starting quarterback for the defenders.
On the other side, the first
all right. About to start this thing off. XFL 2020. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Really appreciate everybody who's jumping on here. I am curious to see how this thing plays out. I'm going to try and keep it broken up between the actual broadcast and things like this so that I don't get claimed. But we will definitely be following this whole situation with XFL. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you leave a like, smash the like button. Toss a super chat in there if you're feeling generous.
Went to Death Valley, the one in Baton Rouge, scored a victory. We are just about ready to go. And the tweaks. We start with the opening kickoff. You see the kicker. He is all by himself.
All right, let's check it out.
This has been the progressive countdown to kickoff.
And this is the new kickoff that they're talking about. There's a 5-yard spread between the kick return. Now they go. And I actually, okay. And it's less collisions, which I can deal with. I can deal with that. I think that's all right. I think that is definitely something that is good for is good for football. The way that they've made that change. So you know, we'll rock with it.
Started the final 2 games of the season. They went through Christian Hackenberg, Zach Mettenberger, Johnny Manziel. But it was Silvers who finished the season as the
all right, here we go.
On the ground on the first carry, and everything's a first. Jaquan Gardner is stopped.
I mean, you know, it's not easy, I guess, to look at a league and look at how they're doing and just make a decision. But, you know, first play didn't look anything special, but this is football, so let's see how it plays out.
With that headset that they wear, so expect these teams to play fast and get a lot of reps.
2nd down and 5, quick throw out to Keenan Reynolds.
That pass. Now, another thing you'll notice is that they have the gambling, they have the lines on gambling in Vegas next to each team's logo, which I think is pretty crazy.
Well put together, runs a little like what you would see from Maurice Jones-Drew a few years back, and Tracy
Mojo.
Great Ohio State player a few years ago. Matt Elam, 1st-round pick, former Baltimore Ravens. So a lot of capable guys on that DC.
It is game time.
3rd down and 4 after the incompletion.
That's a good pocket. Yeah, terrible pass.
Behind Keenan Reynolds. There are
it's a good pocket.
Elijah Campbell had the coverage for the DC defenders.
So first series for the Seattle, what's their freaking team's name? Seattle, the Dragons. Quarterback looked tight, throwing that ball in the dirt. But here we go. We got the punt coming in now. Now what they're saying on these punts is that there is no coffin corner kicking, so you can't kick it out of bounds or it gets put at the 35.
Maybe gets out to the 20-yard line. It's a 45-yard punt. Cardell Jones, 2014, went from the 3rd-string quarterback at Ohio State to leading the Buckeyes to the national championship.
Okay, this is Cardell Jones.
By the Bills in the 4th round of the 2016 NFL draft.
And he's the cat who decided he wanted to leave to the NFL early because he got that national title with Ohio State, and that didn't end up working out very well. This is weird. They only got 3 offensive linemen.
He comes out throwing.
Okay, that's not going to work.
On the completion, maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Jeremy Clark makes the
But like I said, appreciate everybody who's here on the live stream. I'm going to be jumping back and forth so that I don't get claimed by ESPN just showing a static graphic here in between the plays.
The ground game.
Oh, okay, that looked good.
Humphrey's name should sound familiar. 6,405.
Now another thing, they only get 25 seconds in between each play, which is that's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. I feel like 40 seconds is a sweet spot because you need a little bit of time to organize yourself. 25 seconds may make it quicker for the fans, but truth of the matter is that your players are going to get tired faster. That's going to affect the quality of the game later in towards the end of the game. And
Moulton's being attended to.
For me,
step out. Scoreless early on in the XFL.
Somebody said breaking news.
Ever since we moved here, I've been noticing it.
We'll mute this while
I
we're
think
waiting.
the house.
All right, so it says somebody said breaking news: New England Patriots trade Tom Brady to the Dallas Renegades for Landry Jones. But yeah, they're saying everybody has radios in their helmets. That's what I'm reading here. But still, I mean, look, when you're on a 15-play drive, the difference between 40 seconds and 25 seconds is substantial. I mean, they're going to have to be in the best, even in your best shape, even in at my best shape as a player in the NFL. 40 seconds on a long drive is that's just enough time to kind of get your wind back, especially as an offensive lineman, where you're not coming out of the game, and you're going to be in there for the entirety of the drive. That's hard. That is not easy. That is not easy at all. So I'm interested to see how it is as far as players being able to hold up that kind of pace late into the game. Oh, Ryan Kennel, RK Outpost, what's going on, my bruh? I just gave you a wrench, brother. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to RK Outpost. Ryan Kennel, he's part of our Geeks, part of the Sports Wars and Geeks and Gamers Network. I work with those guys. Those guys are fam. But let's go back and see what's going on with this game. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna keep swapping between this static graphic here of the XFL schedule and the game, just because I do not want to get claimed. YouTube doesn't like me so much when I do these kind of streams, because I'm trying to show the people. I'm trying to get the people involved with what's going on.
Acting I've ever seen in
right now we're on commercial.
Oh, okay, good.
And waiting on this thing to start back up. Somebody got injured.
The Oscars, live tomorrow
But
on ABC.
unlimited power for RK Outposts.
Is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or
all
motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com.
But first drive of the XFL season, I thought, it looks like they're much more organized now. Obviously, much more organized than what we saw coming out of the old XFL in 2001. But like I said, this is they're trying to get kind of a reboot on this thing, and it looks good. I'm not gonna hate on it. Looks all right to me right now. You only need 1 foot for a catch. That's I always believed in the 2 feet for a catch, because that requires true skill. Getting 1 foot down isn't necessarily that hard. Great throw. That's good. Looks good.
All
right, come off of that.
Anthony, I see you're dealing with some pain here. What happened?
It's a hot low. That's all it was, though. I'm good, though. I feel great right now.
You're good to go back in there?
Yes, sir. Let me know.
DC going fast.
All right, here we go.
21 yards on that last play. First down and 10, ball out at the 40-yard line. Jones rolling to his right and will throw.
Oh, nice throw. Okay. He's balling right now. I like it. It's a nice throw.
I like the idea by Pep Hamilton The head coach and offensive coordinator getting Cardale Jones out on the move. Just made a really nice throw to convert on that 3rd and long. Now you get him moving.
Gotta watch out for that coronavirus. AZ.
Get 21 and 17 yards on consecutive pass plays.
All right.
They flip it to Pumphrey.
Oh, bang. That's a good tackle. NFL, that's a flag. That's a flag in the NFL. That's definitely a flag in the NFL.
Pumphrey involved. This is actually an RPO. You'll see on the right side of the screen, 15, the wide receiver.
So, you know,
he's trying to release up
there's
field,
definitely
late. Pumphrey opts to keep it as opposed to throwing it. So
there's definitely a little bit of difference in how the defenses are playing. Looks like the defenses are looks like the defenses are a step behind. Ooh, good job. Looks like the defenses are a step behind, I would say. But that's kind of to be expected. And I guess the Seattle team's the underdog, so
extremely talented big body, just needs some repetitions as they use him a little bit.
Jones back in, see who jumped off.
Let's take our time.
Might have been Jordan Thompson, who would have filled in for Moten, the injured player.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 99, came into the neutral zone causing an offensive reaction. 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
Eli, you out. Tiger, under Trey Wright. Under Trey Wright. Under Trey Wright. Purple even drill, both glands.
That's Pep Hamilton, the head coach. He calls the offense.
All right, here we go. Let's check this out.
Even drill.
He's gonna run
oh, so they keep the mic line open while they're actually at the line. That's different from the NFL too.
Jarrell Presley cuts it back.
Oh, come on, you got to make that tackle. It looks good right now. I'm not gonna front. I like how it looks. It's not, obviously it's not NFL level, but I mean it's definitely it looks like clean football. You know, looks like clean football. I'm constantly swiping back to ESPN because I don't want to get copyright claimed for, you know, streaming their whole game, as this is an ABC/ESPN thing. So I'm kind of breaking up the flow of that by switching over like that.
Jones under center now.
QB sneak, yeah.
There it is. And you got that Cardale Jones frame, 6'5", 264. That's a good play.
Absolutely. Converse is usually quarterback sneak. Right there, using it at the line.
DC Defenders, Seattle Dragons.
His size and momentum, really difficult to stop that surge.
I do like the whole idea of getting 3 options after you score.
5 minutes up off the clock, 2 tight ends, and Ross in motion.
Everybody wants to run these little pitch reverses now in football.
And I'll pick up a few. Jeremy Clark comes over to force him.
But I do like that they're doing a 3-point conversion now. I think that that's actually pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm telling you,
I think that's a pretty good
great job of coming
change up for the game. That's being innovative.
I mean, just a couple months, these guys have even known each other.
And I really think the NFL will likely use something sort of like that when in the next year. So I mean, a lot of people don't realize that the NFL actually. Okay. A lot of people don't realize that the NFL actually took a couple of ideas from the original XFL, like that Skycam. That Skycam was an original XFL feature that they added. Cameras on the field. That's an XFL. That's an XFL feature that the NFL took once the league closed up.
Even Cinco.
H Bass plant. The H in this particular case is right here, and they'll be able to read whether or not it's a too high safety. That tight end should actually run right between the middle of those two safeties.
They split out Pumphrey this time. Here's Jones underneath, looking to get Pumphrey.
It looks good, man. I like how this league is looking right now. This just on the initial thoughts. Looks like they got it together. They're just going pure football. They're not going with that over-the-top garbage no more.
That was a good job trying to identify
D-line
there on the
is looking
route.
ineffective.
And it's a good job by the defender, being able to stretch out with that left arm and break up that pass.
We're going to see a field goal attempt. What were the odds on this being the first score in the new XFL? It's on the way, and it is good. Congratulations, Ty Rossa. From
field goal.
4 yards away. And that's the first points for the brand spanking new XFL. Excellent drive. Slowed down towards the end, and DC has to settle for a field goal.
Yeah, 8-ball. Remember, they like to crash when the tackle steps down, okay? Good job, though. Good job. Good job of managing your cadence.
Coach obviously had a really nice time-consuming drive, executed very well there.
All right, so what's everybody saying about this whole streaming thing? Because, hey, if I can help it, I would like to just be on one tab so you guys can see the game itself. But, I mean, look, I've done this streaming before, and these cats will shut it down quickly.
Without a doubt. We're going to plus one some more in this half.
Thanks, Coach.
3-0 DC. And Hunter Nicewander is back to kick it away. And it must look jarring to fans of the NFL. You see the kicker all by himself at the 30. And then his kick coverage team is at the other team's 35. And the idea of having those players also close, as you see right down the line, is to limit the big collision with a kick returner. Also incentivize a kick return because they can't move till Keenan Reynolds touches the ball.
Yeah, they're not really getting the ball anywhere anyways.
33-yard line. Khalil Abdullah making the special team stop.
I really like that new kickoff. I think it makes a lot of sense. The kickoff is one of the most dangerous plays in football, but a necessary play from a strategy standpoint. So it doesn't go away. We just make it safer.
All right, so when do they have 25 seconds? When do they spot? Okay, now they're spotted. All right, gotcha.
And some people talked about, hey, just eliminating the kickoff altogether.
52 Pirate. This looks like it's going to be a run to the right.
In ball. First down and 10 now. Handoff. It's Kenneth Farrow. Able to pick up a
Yep, that was definitely a run to the right.
Jim Zorn, the head coach and play caller. Cyril Richardson is the injured player.
Got it. All right.
The starting left guard. No Isaiah Battle at left tackle.
O-line going down, first play. Ugh. Okay, so Can Kerbos, you're saying that I would need to
and the offensive line
change the name of the title?
As you listen in and look at Jim Zorn, and so I've been impressed. Speaking of the offensive line, the pass protection's actually been pretty good, and that was a big concern by everyone. Everyone said, hey, it'll just blitz everybody. The lack of preparation will be ready to protect. Both teams have held up nicely that way.
Yeah, it takes years to develop chemistry along the offensive line, and frankly, it's hard to develop that position. There's just not enough big guys to be able to play along that group. So I think that was one of the things these coaches were thinking about. Felt good about the skill positions on both sides of the football. Felt good.
Already got a backup in there. He ain't ready to play.
Concern. And like you said, Steve, they've held up really nicely. And the plan so far to be able to get the ball out of the quarterback's hand has been beneficial to that protection.
Our only real look at these teams, they got together. The league did 8 teams in Houston for a 3-week sort of mini camp. And they played head-to-head, but it was thud. The quarterbacks weren't live. So if you're not really blitzing, there was no real pressure on the quarterbacks because even if you got home,
all right, I think here we go.
Every
time I heard that whistle to start that play clock, that's when I switch back over.
William Campbell has checked in, replacing the injured Richardson now. Second down and 8 from the 34. Brandon Silvers.
Good block.
Some time,
Good catch. Okay.
Tight end and a real good job on the tackle there. Looked like he could have broken that.
Okay.
Look
good.
Into the boundary, 52 Pirate. Trey Wright, 52 Pirate.
52 Pirate. That's a run right. I can already tell you.
What do you got on Pirate?
Don't have that one.
Guy with an eye patch?
Not for, yeah. I think
he's got a hook on his arm.
Yeah, I think that's it.
3rd down and 2.
So I already tell you that's a run.
They're going to run and try to pick up that 1st down with Farrell.
Got it.
He's got the yardage. And out to the 45. That feels like an important 1st down for Seattle to stay on the field.
I dig it. I dig it. It's cool. I'm digging it.
And if you look at Seattle,
the AAF is gone. The AAF has gone defunct. It is no longer a league. They over with.
And they really did a nice job of solidifying the left side of their offensive line. So expect them to be a ground and pound team throughout the season.
We'll watch for Richardson and the return.
Good block by 75.
Here's Farrell, came all the way across the field, picked up another 1st down into DC territory, Luke.
Yeah, and guys standing next to Jim's zone here. He's throwing in 12 personnel. It's going to be 1 back, 2 tight end. When you hear 22 top, and even numbers to the right, even numbers to the left, that's going to be runs inside or outside zones. That last play really burst down the sideline. That was 22 top. It's been one of Jim Zorn's favorite. He's called it twice already in this drive.
22 top, got 12 yards that time. 2 tight ends. Trey Williams in the backfield now with Brandon Silvers. Silvers to throw.
Good throw. Good throw. Good throw. He got smashed too. That boy got smashed. That boy got smashed.
That offensive line.
Yeah.
Their starting left tackle Isaiah Battle. Michael Dunn, the fill-in, gets beat inside by Tracy Springer.
See, in the NFL, that would have been incomplete.
Big blow, but a great job climbing.
He only got 1 foot in.
On top of that defender. And a beautiful throw.
Oh, we got our first super chat of the day. RC from NYC, my boy. What up? What's up, Uche? What's up, everyone? I'm hoping to catch the New York Guardians game tomorrow at MetLife. Go Guard. We're going to be there live streaming it too, baby. Touchdown. Oh, I missed that. Sorry I missed that.
On the dart from Silvers. And it's the first touchdown of this new XFL.
Nice, nice. Let's check out the replay. They're going for 2. They're going for 2. You go for 2 every time for sure, right? The 1 point try is useless.
Until you get in the 4th quarter trailing.
I'd go for the 2. Oh, they're going for 1?
So Zorn's going to play it safe here to start from the 2. 2-point conversion success attempt in the NFL is about 50%. Drops down to about 30 from the 5-yard line. So going for the 1-point play from the 2-yard line. Bit of a low snap. Bounced up in the air and intercepted.
That was a pointless damn play. You might as well have gone for the 2-pointer. Give yourself a little bit more room to run a play that's useful. No, there's no extra point anymore. There's no extra point anymore in the XFL. It's a 1, 2, or 3-point system. You run a play from the 2, the 5, or the 10 for your points. So it's different. It's different for sure. But
prep the gear.
Yeah, that's how they do it. That's how they do it.
Found the spot. Nailed the presentation. And now there's only one thing left to do. It's hook set season.
I feel like that system's actually something that I think the NFL might add on a 3-point system. I think they might add on a 3-point system to, on top of the 2-point conversions, just because it makes the math of the game even more entertaining. I mean, you know, the way that you can keep yourself in a game is way better than if you were just simply running plays.
With Geico, the savings keep on going. Just like this sequel. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I got the cheesesteak!
I used to be just like you. Now I'm serving a life sentence for something I didn't do. How are you here?
And I think they got there's a lot of little quirks that they're doing with the league. Let me mute this for a second. There's a lot of little quirks that they got for the XFL that I think are actually, you know, pretty good ideas. But you know, you're not the NFL. You know, they may do something to kind of be a part of that and kind of add in that kind of flavor to the game, but you know, it's not something that I would necessarily expect them to do in the next season or two. Maybe in the next 3 seasons, you might see a couple of these things. If the XFL is able to stick around, you might see a couple of these little quirks that they've added to the game be brought into the into what they're doing in the NFL. So it'll be interesting. I think it'll definitely be interesting. I think it'll definitely be interesting. Right, and yeah, I'm keeping this. I got my YouTube TV up on my phone as well, so I can see when they return to the game, and we'll swap back over there. They're back.
Hey, tomorrow at 5 o'clock on ESPN, get our first look at the St. Louis Battlehawks and the Dallas Renegades. Sounds like a game-time decision if Landry Jones is going to be okay. And the next week here on ABC for Week 2, we'll be right back here in D.C. as the New York Guardians come to the nation's capital.
So they're only doing a 10-game season this year. What they got? 8 teams total?
Have the Renegades at 5-2, and the Dragons, who we're seeing today as the underdog to win it all. If you want to make a score, Greg, there's a chance. Put a couple shekels on Seattle.
There you go.
6-3 after the failed point or points after touchdown.
It's weird to look at that on the kickoff, but you know, I think it's a good idea. It doesn't really change the field position so much from what I can tell, but it's definitely worth doing to take some of that head-on collision, take some of the head-on collisions out of the game, you know.
Wouldn't be possible without all these guys sitting next to me. So, you know, like I said, just a blessing and an opportunity to be here.
Also, I want to know about that play, though.
Yeah, I mean, we're streaming live here, Fixie Clary, so there's going to be a little bit of a difference. There's a little bit of a difference on my phone compared to what we're seeing on the TV.
What's the name of it?
I can't tell you that.
Aw, come on, this is the XFL.
I can tell you the name of his dad. Ricky Prohl played 16 years in the National Football League.
That was a great job of finding an isolation. The wide receiver working against that zone defender, that linebacker underneath, and beautiful throw by Silvers. Couple nice throws. The quarterback from Troy starting to heat up a little bit for Seattle.
Cardale Jones now in a 2nd and 9 spot from the 30. Protection starts to break down. Off his back foot, look, a little back shoulder.
Throw that thing away. Don't get messed up out there.
3rd down and 9. Nick Temple running with Presley.
Trying to get a little mesh concept here. They do a good job. Seattle does, playing the man coverage. The pressure up front, forcing Cardale to exit.
Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got.
Went to the right. A few more opportunities at wide receiver, so good job. A coverage opportunity there for Seattle Dragons.
3rd and 9. That's Presley, the back, who is split out bottom of your screen. Jones looking to run with it right up the middle. There was a lot of green. Let's see, did he get far enough? We'll see where they spot him. He's very close.
Short.
I think he's a little short. Steven Johnson.
I mean, they're going to go for it for sure.
Dragons defense made the stop. It's going to be pretty close.
Really close. A good job.
That's a good job by the center. Center got a good push on that defensive tackle, then got up to the linebacker.
Short here for DC.
From their own 40, looks like they're going to go. Lester's going to try and draw Seattle offside.
Oh, he's not calling no play.
They're going to snap it. Here's Presley. Hole, stays on his feet.
That's a good job.
44. And a big gamble there for Pep Hamilton.
Good job.
And it's a first down for DC.
All right, I got Z motion to solo right nasty. Odd key Osborne balloon. Z motion to solo right nasty. Odd key Osborne balloon. Osborne.
Something nasty about to happen. From the 44. It's Rodgers in motion.
Good play. Ooh. He tried to strip him, too. He tried to strip him. You know what else I like about this league? I like how they're letting these guys use like those custom visors that have like pictures on them. There's a receiver that they did a profile on from, I guess, the Dallas team. Man, you got to go. Give it to your running back. Yeah.
And just live to play the next down.
Man, he had to save the seam route to the tight end up the left hash wide open. He was trying to work Eli Rodgers to the right on a little out and up and got hung on it a little bit too much. If he gets those inside seams, he's got a big play.
Second down and 18. Now they need a big play. Quick throw across the middle to Rodgers. And he's able to get back to the original line.
All right.
Nick Temple made the stop. And it's going to be third down and about 10 yards.
Knowing the XFL, how
penalizing
it is to have a touchback, you're likely looking even at this
not seeing a ton out of the D lines. Noticing that.
Depending on how many yards you gain here on third down. So don't have to have it all here.
The XFL's done everything they can to make teams not want to punt the football. Incentivizing going for it on fourth down, which everybody loves. That's fun. And that's football. Here's the pressure blitz up the middle. Jones got
Did he switch hands and throw the ball with
and he's right at the sticks.
Hey, that boy is balling. Cardell Jones, I see you.
That's a great job by Cardell Jones. Little bust inside.
Hey.
Left guard, Rashard Cook.
Okay, he's not left-handed. Okay, never mind. He just went back to his throwing arm.
Slightly to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, to be able to move to your left.
He just went back to his throwing arm.
You and being able to throw the ball accurately, so tough to do. Excellent job there by Cardell Jones.
Pick up a 10, give him the first down. Remember, they started second and 18, so they're able to pick it up. And they're in Dragons territory. Zero's on the play clock, and they got the timeout before the delay of game. And there's only 3 seconds left in the first quarter.
You good, bud? Good. All right, guys, everybody step back. Calm down, okay? Listen, Osborne, 4 vertical. Kahari's flying down the seam, right? Okay, the corner's overlapping, okay? We got a chance to come back to it. All right? So, guys, what happened?
I like that. I like that they got a little bit of the inside the huddle stuff. Okay. That's something else that I think the NFL's probably going to pick up on and try and add to the game. It's just, when you look at it, I think the only thing that holds them back with that is that, you know, you don't want other teams having the ability to have that kind of audio to listen to, because then they're able to basically pick apart your entire offense like that.
You talked about where he had the seam, didn't hit it, held on, didn't take the check down. So they're going to go away from that, as you heard him say. They've shown it, going to come out with something entirely different.
Yeah, I think it does look better. It does look better than AAF for sure. You know, the AAF, they rushed it too much. They put that league together in 1 year. The XFL actually decided not to rush it. Took 2 years to put the league together before they actually, you know, have their first game. Oh, great throw. Damn. That was a great throw.
Again, the strength of Jones to not go down. Praise Martin Oguike, had the pressure on, but couldn't bring the big fella down. And
wow.
It stands up as a 22-yard gain. 1 quarter complete. How are we doing so far?
Are you having fun?
Football is fun. It's 6-3 in favor of the visiting Dragons.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm not gonna front. It's looking all right. It is looking all right. Obviously, it's not the NFL, but it's actually pretty good football. It's pretty entertaining. It is pretty entertaining right now. So, you know, let's hope that this thing survives. Let's hope it survives because, I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So far. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yeah, I think the rules changes are pretty cool too. Yeah, that's another thing that I was thinking as well. The teams are going to be dead tired at the end of the game because, you know, a 25-second play clock. I mean, you can already see players who were looking a little bit winded at the end of the first quarter. I mean, I really think that that's something that, while it sounds good for the fans, 40 seconds is there's a reason why you have that much time. I mean, think about it. In a boxing match, you get what? How much time do you get in between rounds? You get, I believe, a minute or 30 seconds or a minute in between rounds. I mean, you need to have some time to recover, especially when you're playing. You know, when you're going full bore during the course of a game. I mean, you need some time to kind of recover on that, you know? So, yeah, really, I'm not a big fan of how they're doing that, but you know, we'll see. We shall see. All right, looks like we're back on it.
DC defenders offense on the field. That means Cardale Jones.
He's done a great job moving in the pocket, negotiating the pass rush, and maintaining a real strong point in that big 6'5", 260-pound body.
Okay.
It's been tough to bring down so far today.
Pumphrey is split out top of your screen. That's
We're a little pixelated right now, but
on 1st and 10. To open up quarter number 2 in the first game of the XFL. Jones gonna take off and slide down at the 15-yard line. Gonna be just short of the first down marker. But Jones can run for a big fellow. We've already seen how tough he is to bring down.
Being mobile at the quarterback position, really important in this league. And obviously we see it all day on Sundays and Saturdays. Mobile quarterback is the new frontier, and Cardale showcasing some of that dual threat ability today. Even though he's not really known as a runner, he certainly can do it if needed.
From the 15, it's Pumphrey. Nothing doing. There'll be a loss on the play. In fact, Steven Johnson came up to make sure of that, along with Jordan Thompson.
Ooh.
Dope right stack, Wiz Book, why Iowa? Dope right stack, Wiz Book, why Iowa? Please read it, bud.
That's a good idea, right, Greg?
I would definitely read it, yeah.
I would read it.
So this is an RPO. Odd whiz means it can be a
run pass option.
You can throw the football.
And he's polite, too. Please read it.
Yeah, fumbled it.
Looked like a bobbled exchange between Cardale Jones
What's going on here?
Donnell Pumphrey here, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, give me that. Okay. Come on, AT&T. Freaking bums. All right. Let's refresh this. Oh, he missed it. I guess that's why they don't want to do Oh, I guess that's why they don't want to do field goals no more.
This is a tough crowd. It's tough. Tough.
Should have known better.
Walk us through what happened on that botched exchange there. What were you looking to do?
It's a simple zone read. Got to trust it. I got to either pull it back harder with more authority if I'm going to take that decision.
Were you wanting to keep it?
Yeah, for sure. The read told me to keep it. I think it was third and short, try to get the first down.
2 back-to-back drives from you. You've been able to avoid a sack. You've been able to use this big body of yours to keep plays alive, and you've utilized your legs. How important is that for this offense?
Just doing whatever it takes to move the chains, man. I think definitely bring another element that they got to defend, and hopefully we can put some more points on the board.
All right, man. Thanks.
Brandon Silver's under center. 1st and 10, Seattle at their own 25-yard line. Silver's the throw. Able to complete. Ben Johnson, the tight end. Down the sideline out to the 45-yard line. They have 5 tight ends on the Dragons roster. As Johnson gets up slowly, that's a gain of 18. Matt Elam came up with a stick.
Trying to
They'll go back down
get the whole lag situation handled.
At the end of that run, really nice job there, getting the drive started. We know that Seattle's a team that wants to run the football.
Maybe just refresh your browser if you're not getting.
If you're a defense.
Diana.
I'm here with Ty Rossa, the kicker. I know you haven't kicked in a meaningful game in about 2-3 years here. Just for you getting it back out there, you're going to get another chance.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of, what's your mentality going forward?
Right now, I just got to go back to basics. Just try to rush it. That was all it was. I was trying to do too much. I just got to simple it down and just do my job.
All right, thanks.
Ty Rossa played in the National Arena League in 2018 and 2019. He's got a 51-yard field goal to his credit. So you know he's got the big leg, just could not kick it through the uprights that opportunity. That's a tough business, man. You miss a field goal.
Yeah,
bam. Diana's sitting next to you.
Oh, you didn't talk to me after I made the field goal, Diana. I love it.
That's like the interviews with the offensive line, right? Only after the holding call.
Of course.
Nobody says, hey, great block.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kickers are people too, guys.
For the brand. Got it. Check.
Bingo, go!
On 1st down and 10. On the ground. Trey Williams put a foot in the turf.
Good job, D.
Turf in DC, and he's out to the 48-yard line.
I don't know what team I'm going to be going for as the season goes along. I kind of do like these DC defenders. I am kind of digging them, so we'll see.
They know that this DC defense is going to be flying around. Guys are fired up to play. So they're taking advantage of that aggressiveness by doing some nakeds, doing some bootlegs, and doing some counters that are difficult on defense when they get run in one direction.
2nd down and 5. Silver's off the play fake the throw, and a flag comes in.
Silvers is about to get called a bum.
Penalty markers on the field. I think we've only had 1 penalty called so far. Again, Reggie Smith is our referee.
29. Pass interference. Defense number 29. Automatic first down.
That's Tyree Cannell. All the officials, by the way, the on-field officials are all college officials, and the majority of them from Power 5 conferences.
There you see inside right there.
Oh, he did that spin to make it look like he got pulled.
Grab Prohl on that little release route. Difficult there as Cannell's eyes are in the backfield the whole time, trying to read what's going on and play man coverage.
I am from Dallas, Texas originally, but I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, deep shot, deep shot. Oh, you got to make that catch.
Desmond Lawrence had the coverage for DC, but a deep shot there, and that ball was there for Silvers.
It's a beautiful throw from Silvers, dropping it in the bucket, and a nice job.
That was good defense.
Moore stacking that defender and holding plenty of room between
good
him and the sideline. Got to secure it, though. Brings that left hand in play. Pretty well defended for the most part. Lawrence was beat, stuck with it. But that's one Moore's got to be able to bring in.
We'll give you another look at it, but a lot of the skill position players on offense never have to go to the huddle. because the communication from the offense coordinator or whoever's calling the plays doesn't just go to the quarterback.
I played 7 years with the Jacksonville Jaguars, so I am inherently a Jaguars fan. Also a Niners fan. Also a somewhat Baltimore fan.
Double right open, 21 ace, double option, and it's at 8 yards, man, 8 yards.
Feel bad for interrupting Jim Zorn there. Sorry, Coach.
You got option routes by these slot
Jim
receivers.
Zorn.
They can go out, in,
Hadn't
or
seen that
straight
cat in
field.
ages.
So watch these two slot receivers and see what the defense gives them.
Go to your running back. What are you doing? Go to your running back. You had him in the flats. They dropped in the zone. You got the swing. Their quarterback is garbage.
Raheem Moore, the most recent addition to the DC Defenders squad, comes up with the interception. And there's a wild celebration in the DC Defenders end zone.
All right, don't end up like them 49ers celebrating and then you get ran the hell out.
This was a great job reading eyes. I mean, look at the defender.
Look at your running back. Watch the defense on this.
And he is just taken straight to the destination as Silvers just...
Look, your running back is wide. That's at least a 7 or 8 yard play. They drop deep into cover 3. And you just decide you got your eyes locked on to somebody who ain't open.
By Moore, reading the quarterback's eyes and anticipating the throw.
See how DC plays the quick change. Cardell off the play fake. Thought about
there you go. Give it to your running back.
And he is stood up at the 47-yard line. Diana.
Hi, Raheem. Take us through what you were able to see there, because they were building some momentum.
All right, so
Coach called a great call on third down. We knew that they wanted to get to the sticks, and I knew it. I was disguising, moving around, just fooling with him. And he threw it right
make
to
sure
me,
this
perfect
thing.
defense. So thanks to Coach Louis for making that call. Yeah.
So, for you, this is when was the last time you came up with a pick like this?
Oh, man.
Yes, I need to check my Twitch as well. People are watching it on Twitch.
Now I got 2 today. I'm shooting for 1 more, but really I want to win first. But I'm going to go celebrate with my teammates.
Oh, good D. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, I thought he was hurt.
Coach Louis is the defensive coordinator, Louis Chofie. And for Raheem Moore, way back when, he was a second-round pick of the Denver Broncos in 2011.
Something like that.
You heard him reference reading the quarterback's eyes, man. The quarterback's eyes will not lie unless, of course, you're playing against Patrick Mahomes, who does no-look passes like twice a game. And that was a great job of anticipating the throw, and like he said, it was a good call by Coach Louis Chofie on that double coverage where he can kind of navigate and roam in the middle of the field.
Third down and 7. Jones out of the gun.
All right. Too low.
Couldn't take
Too
it off
low.
the turf. Wouldn't have been enough for a first down anyway. So it's 4th down and 7.
Great job by Seattle's defense.
I feel like they need those fonts on the back of their jerseys to be a little bit bigger. Those names look a little small on the back.
Excellent job by Seattle's defense getting off
3 and out.
And flipping that momentum right back to their side.
Hunter Nicewander is back to punt for DC, standing at his own 34. And Austin Prohl got the only touchdown.
Some of these players are former NFL. Some are.
It's a high punt to the 15.
Some are former NFL. Some are not. I mean, mostly they're former NFL, whether it's practice squad or undrafted free agents, stuff like that. So he knows that's not what he wanted to say. You know, he wanted to be like, God, God. So just again to explain, I keep switching to this static XFL schedule screen just to avoid copyright issues, as YouTube is pretty quick at picking up on when you are streaming something that's running live, and they will strike your shit down in a heartbeat. I'm not sure how much of this, if I'm going to stream, you know, throughout the whole game or not. What do you guys think? Should I go for the whole game? I mean, of course, we want to see the end, right? A lot of former AAF. Yeah, that's true. Mark. But yeah, I think this is a much better approach to just having true to life football over you know, trying to recreate the wheel. I think that last time in 2001, Vince McMahon went into it with this huge hype machine. And the thing is that if they had the kind of hype for XFL this time around that they had back in 2001 and provided this kind of product, the league would be huge at this point. Because the product that they're delivering now, just looking at one half of a game, is already, you know, leaps and bounds better than what we got from the 2001 XFL. So, you know, kudos to Jim McMahon for getting it right in the second go round. But you know, they had a bunch of things that they were dealing with in the original incarnation of this that just weren't working for football. So all right, let's see what we got. All right, looks like we're back.
Yeah, well, excited to have you next series, right? Got to lie a little bit, but yeah, he didn't need to force it. He said he tried to stick it in, but we had the back on a pattern that was wide open. So
yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Just come to the back.
If I could, well, I mean, I know I could coach for a team in college. I could coach for a team on the professional level, even on XFL. I mean, dude, I have a wealth of knowledge, and I understand football. You know, not to toot my own horn, but I understand football on a level that a lot of players don't necessarily understand it on. And I attribute that to the coach that I had at the time when I was playing in the NFL. You know, I played
21 top.
My O-line coach was Andy Heck, who was the O-line coach for the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. He was my O-line coach for 6 years, and this guy taught us the game on a level that you just do not, that I didn't see with any other coaches that I had at that time. So definitely.
Nasty, Z left, 22 ace, Aggie, Z drive, H burst.
That's a long play. He's got like 4 routes on that.
Here's Silver's only calling that 8. He only needs to tell the protection.
H burst.
21 ace. That's all he's got to tell those.
The ace means it's got 1 back, which means it's 4 down to the mic.
DC only rushing 3. It's
and that
Pharaoh, but he's nowhere near the first down marker.
That quarterback is putting way too much on those throws. He's trying to blast it in there. Okay, we got some action. This is the XFL. Honestly, you know,
for their exhibition game, if you will,
I would. They would have to pay me a lot of money to come coach in any league that's not a professional league. And XFL is a new league, so I mean, nah. And look, people think that coaches or people think that players put in a lot of hours. Dude, the coaches put in almost double the hours that the players put in. So for me, you know, I'm not even really interested in having that kind of life, especially after having a career as a player. But you know, I went to Purdue University, and I've reached out to them before about consulting for them, just because they're a mess right now, and their coaches, I mean, you know, I love Purdue, but their football coaches don't know what the hell they're doing. And, you know, they need help. I actually did some work with them last summer. And, you know, they just don't got it right over there. And that has a lot more to do with, just their philosophy and how they're trying to coach. They don't have that. Oh, blocked. What the hell's the cameraman doing? Touchdown. See, these are the kind of things that you're going to see. These are the kind of things that you're going to see in a new league that's got players that aren't necessarily, you know, professional level, quote unquote, players. But, you know, again, like, that's a terrible job by 20. Like, dude, whoever that right wing was.
What a great job by Campbell. Working against Kenneth.
Yeah, that wasn't a good job.
Starting him upfield and slipping underneath. The only thing he didn't do right there was just fall on the football for a touchdown, but heck of an effort there coming off the edge by the corner.
They're going to spot the ball at the 5. So here's our first opportunity to see a two-point play.
All right, here we go. Two-point play.
Score.
Let's see what they do.
And Pep Hamilton actually gave us a heads up on that this is a spot to try that. So off the blocked punt touchdown, DC goes up 9-6, and Tyree Jackson is in at quarterback.
I mean, does anybody not know that this is going to be a QB sneak? He ain't the quarterback. Come on, man. You got to do better than that. Put him into the slot and then motion him in or something. You just put this cat at quarterback. He ain't been in the quarterback all game.
ESPN's presentation of the XFL on ABC will return after this message. The word.
That cat was looking for somewhere to run to. That cat was looking for somewhere to run to, wasn't he? Shoot. So I'm looking at a couple of other people who are streaming this, and they're just streaming it straight up. I mean, I'm wondering, should I just stream it straight? I know if I stream it straight up, they're going to come after my channel. I know they are. I know they will. Whose channel is this? Chet. Yeah, this is like a new channel. Damn, he's got 18,000 people watching. I need me some of that. Make sure y'all go over there and share that link. Share the link to this stream so we can get, you know, a couple hundred people in here watching. Let's make this a little event. Let's make this a little event. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? I know, wouldn't risk it, right? Like, yeah, I wouldn't risk it neither. I appreciate that because I mean, I'm not trying to get hit with no dang strikes. That's for sure. For sure. Let's see what we got here. I was gonna say, don't tell me they're showing it live on ESPN too.
You can try.
Oh, they are showing it live on ESPN. I'm not messing with that though. That's gonna be. They definitely gonna hit me with that. I just want to get like the Gamecast or something. Just want to get that Gamecast. Guess I don't have a game cast for this yet. All right. Here we go. We are back.
Bay Area to take on the Golden State Warriors. Coverage tips with the jump at 8 p.m. Eastern. Lakers off to a fabulous season, leading the Western Conference 38 up and 12 down. And we are told that Andrew Wiggins is expected to play. Newly acquired at the trade deadline for the Warriors. See if that boosts Golden State.
All right, here we go. Another kickoff. These Seattle Dragons is garbage.
From the 30. Everybody will wait for the catch from Keenan Reynolds, and now we're underway beyond the 30.
Oh, come on.
Slips down more than anything.
Elijah Campbell was supposed to be out during that play, though. We did him a favor because he's catching his breath here. You blocked that punt, and I could see you were reading it. What did you see?
I just saw, on the first punt, the wing gave a lot of ground on the first one. So I talked to my coach, and he told me, I'm blocking your side next. Press outside and then come back in. Pressed outside. I saw he opened up, and I came back in, and it was right there. A lot easier than I thought it would be, I tell you that.
We've been standing here for about 3 minutes, and you said that it is so different, real-life football.
Man, one play, and you gassed. No matter how good a shape you're in out here, football shape's a lot different. So.
Hey, thanks, Elijah.
Yeah, these cats ain't ready.
I'm good.
RC, my Twitch channel is The Observant Lineman, all one word, The Observant Lineman. Make sure you go check me out on Twitch as well. I do streaming. I'm streaming on there as well. And if you feel like donating, go check out my Patreon. It's patreon.com/The Observant Lineman. So be appreciative if you left a super chat. But if you're not doing a super chat, go check out my Patreon. We've got it down like $2 a month minimum on my Patreon, and sooner or later I'm going to start putting some exclusive stuff on there. So look out for that.
And he's one of those four. One of those four also is the great Roger Staubach.
What a great kid. I mean, just an unbelievable story, and so successful at the college level. I mean, 4-0 against Army, too. I mean, he'll talk about the touchdowns, the records. Those are great. 4-0 against Army is what really matters. Is the
one game you got to win, right? 3rd down and 6.
Now he wants to swing it to his running back.
Out of the backfield, and he is stopped short of the marker.
I mean, they got to go for that.
By DC, led by Jameer Thurman, to prevent him from getting the 1st down marker. I would imagine they're going to go for it anyway.
Yeah, you would assume a good job there by Silvers throwing that hot route. Right there to almost picked it up.
Hey, this looks like they might punt the football.
I'm shocked by this.
Brock Miller is running out on the field. How about that decision by Jim Zorn?
That's all right. At least maybe try to draw him off sides, see if you can't pick up a free 5 yards or take the delay again.
All right.
But I'm really surprised opting here after a really good field position. They're not wanting to go for it.
Here's Miller, gets a snap. Nope, he's going to boot that away.
Mark Brennan, appreciate you on the Patreon, brother. I saw that you joined it. Appreciate that.
10-yard line. Mentioned some of the numbers on Keenan Reynolds. This game actually features 2 NCAA record holders. Keenan Reynolds, 88 touchdowns during his time at Navy, where he played quarterback. That's an NCAA record for most.
Yeah, I did climb a mountain. I climbed Stone Mountain here in Georgia, and man, let me tell you something. That mess was hard. That was not easy at all. Alfie Black. I played from 2007 to 2014 with the Jacksonville Jaguars, starting right guard, number 77.
Things just work out that way. 1st down and 10 now. From the 10. Here's Jones. Gonna keep it. Try the left side. Tom?
Yeah, Greg, Steve, just listening into Pap Hamilton and Cardale Jones discuss some strategy while the DC defenders are on defense. They're very concerned about this defensive front for Seattle. Crashing down and scraping.
Yeah, man, that thing was, it wasn't even my knees. It was my back. My back was so tight going up that mountain. Man, I was struggling, brother.
deflected. Rogers still able to come down.
Ooh, okay.
Been catastrophic.
Good D.
As it gets out to the
Their defense is solid enough, but their damn offense is straight garbage. That quarterback they got is a bomb.
Screen. And also a nice job by Rogers, sticking with it, trying to make something out of nothing there. Noah's pretty well defended.
3rd down and 5. The offenses have really slowed, right? The last touchdown was a defensive score of a punt block. Off a 3-and-out last time. Hurry, hurry. Here's 3rd and 5.
Telling you, man, these cats only getting 25 seconds. They're only getting 25 seconds. So, I mean, shoot. These cats aren't able to,
and Channing dribbling. Excellent stop.
These cats aren't able to, they're not able to recover enough to have enough juice for the next play.
Obviously, the throw was low, off target. If that's an accurate ball by Cardale Jones, Malachi Dupree, and that momentum would certainly have carried him.
I heard that they are. I heard that they are going to give old Johnny Football a try. We'll see, though.
Just a little bit short.
We'll see. We'll see.
I mentioned the offense drying up. That's 4 consecutive 3-and-outs. So on 4th and 1, nice wander. Back to punt it away.
Come on, let's see a punt return. Bum. Run it back.
Little stutter step, and he'll get beyond the 40-yard line. Jim Zorn on that last 4th and 1, and here was some of the conversation.
Oh, come on, man. Punt it. Punt it. Come on, man. I got to have exactly it if I'm not there. That's okay. Here we go.
He trying not to lose his shit. He trying not to lose his damn mind right now. It's like, can I get some professional work here?
From the 40-yard line, best starting field position for Seattle.
Throw it. Shoot, I would have thrown that mug.
A couple of inches, maybe.
I'm still waiting to see that double pass, because they can. It's not. It doesn't have to be a lateral in order to do a double pass. You can pass as long as it's behind the line of scrimmage. You can still throw it forward. So I'm actually interested to see how that's going to play out.
Take this all the way down. Get the play off before the 2-minute warning. Knocked away. Trying to find Austin Kroll. Batted down at the line of scrimmage by A.J. Tarpley. That is the 2-minute warning. Here in Washington, D.C. 9-6 in favor of the home team.
He almost picked it up. He could have picked it off if he was a little bit more alert there. All right, so we are almost one half of the way through. Gotta say, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I'm sure I'll start learning some of the names of some of the players as the season goes along. But it does look like the XFL has a solid product. I mean, it's solid enough to build a fan base, to kind of create a foundation for itself. And, they clearly have learned from some of the mistakes of the original XFL league, which is good. And, when you look at, what they're not going to have the same kind of, I guess, appeal necessarily as the NFL, but I think that it can build up itself as a good feeder league for the NFL, a good sort of quasi-minor league. But, I mean, hey, you never know. I mean, the NFL has its own problems right now, and, obviously it's a juggernaut of a machine. But the XFL is, there can be space for 2 successful leagues in football should the XFL just continue to grow. I mean, they've got the right idea, so we'll see how it plays out. got the right idea. I really think they need to change that play clock situation. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. I think that's going to wear on your linemen. The linemen are going to be done by the fourth quarter. They're going to have nothing, especially if you start getting in. You know, once the season gets going, you're going to have situations where, you know, teams are able to move at a quick pace, and teams are able to, you know, games are going to get physical between the better teams, and your linemen are going to be just burning out. The O-line never gets considered in any of these kinds of situations, which is some garbage.
So you see the bottom note there, incomplete passes out of bounds plays. That's all similar to the NFL. A little different to the XFL. Plays that end in the field of play, a completion or a run inbounds. The game clock will still stop to spot the football. 5-second runoff of that 25-second play clock, and then we go.
It allows you to really kind of have your whole playbook. You don't have to be mindful of the sideline. So really a huge advantage for the offense with the way.
And I don't necessarily like how they operate this 2-minute either. Because, I mean, a lot of what the NFL's doing with 2-minute is to make it more challenging. To make it more challenging. And, you know, your playbook should change in the last 2 minutes.
Hey, Reynolds, you know you're running the trailer over the top on this. Okay, he does. And then you got the Okie at the X to the wide side. So be stingy on the Okie. I mean on the left. Yeah. It's to the wide side. So don't you have to force that.
I just feel like there needs to be.
Let's go get the first down. Let's go get the first down.
I just feel like there needs to be some of that stuff in football is set up that way for the sake of level of difficulty. You don't.
After the play. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 96.
Uh-oh.
15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Uh-oh.
That's a big penalty. Jay Bromley from Jamaica, New York.
So it's definitely snowing here in Atlanta, just for anybody who doesn't know. It has been snowing all day, and it's supposed to be freezing tonight. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with.
That's one of the most experienced players in the entire league. 57 career NFL games. You give a free first down, 2-minute drill.
They run the football.
See, like, now it's going to be clock stops for them to be able to spot the ball. I don't agree with that.
Right.
Like,
21 ace dancer.
That doesn't add much to the game. I think you go back to the run and play clock because that's what makes the 2-minute drill difficult. That's what makes the 2-minute drill a quick, you know, fast pace. That's where a lot of the excitement comes from late in the game. When you allow the clock to stop by default, I think that kind of takes away from it. Their quarterback is terrible.
Like he slipped down. Doran Grant had the coverage for DC.
Yeah, and you see just right out of his break, just a little bit off balance. I don't know what led Silvers to want to try the back shoulder there, because Reynolds won over the top. A deep ball down the sidelines, a touchdown if you hit it. So not sure why he tried to throw and hold Reynolds up there, because he certainly had an opportunity to push it down the field.
The result of the play was an incomplete pass. Will the clock operator please reset to 1 minute, 20 seconds. The clock will start on the snap. Thank you.
Good catch by this officiating crew. They will add a few seconds to the clock. Seattle just 1 of 6 in third down conversions. Facing a 3rd down and 5. They're still waiting to put the time back up on the scoreboard clock.
Well, this has given a great opportunity for Coach Zorn to continue to talk to Brandon Silvers and this set of receivers and try to maximize the look that DC's given them on defense, Greg.
That's pretty basic, though, Lou.
Yeah, I think that clock needs to be running. That puts pressure on the play callers. That puts pressure on the players. Yeah, that's man. Whoever's out there running that screen on the O-line, that's a terrible job of getting out.
Fourth down, I got it. Trips left. 22 ace dancer F dig. You got to B check. You got to use your clock here. Don't get out of the huddle yet.
Huh.
All right. All right, now this is be stingy with the ball for 12. Yep. It's 30 seconds.
DC spent their second time out there.
Hey, if
Greg, I like this term stingy that Jim Zorn keeps using with his quarterback.
Yeah, stop throwing the ball around everywhere. Yeah.
And you can hear there, too, Keenan Reynolds talking with Silvers.
21,
sounds like they're
check
going
that.
Dancer
Trips
again.
left, 22 ace, Dancer F dig.
So this is Dancer
F dig.
Deep ball.
Be stingy.
He just said a second ago, I had to step on him. So if he gets a similar look, probably going to try Reynolds. But here's your F right here. So you'll get a dig out of Prohl from the slot. Dig is an in-breaking route at 12 yards.
4th and 8. Silvers underneath.
Get the, I'm about to say, get the first down. What you over there juking for?
Hesitation move by Kenneth Farrow. And gets the first down.
It's a great job by Silvers. I mean, you can't wait forever for your downfield options to become available. The clock's got to go off. Get it to your best ball carrier. That's your running back in space, and he'll make a guy miss.
Able to run the football because they have a two-time.
Oh, nice move. Okay, y'all need to be running the ball because y'all ain't got no passing game.
Still with those 2 timeouts.
Yeah, that's a great run. I mean, cut back all the way. See that wash. And make guys miss. I mean, juking guys out of their
Who is that? That is number 20. Farrow's second. He's the one who gave up the dang pump block.
Between him and one of his teammates.
Gain of 19 on that play.
Heck of a run there by Farrow.
Silvers, blitz coming, picked up the middle. It's Trey Williams out of the
touchdown.
And Trey Williams scampers into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle Dragons.
Okay. Okay. The running backs are the strength of this offense. Clearly.
Man, it's a great job. You're just going to see Williams bust out. And as a result of some of the pressure inside, that defensive end has to peel with the running back. That means you got a defensive end in space, working one-on-one.
Running backs are the strength. That was a nice move.
Like Williams, just beautifully
what they going for here?
Go
for 3.
Recognizing the mismatch by Silvers to dump it
Go for 3, you bums. Get that 6-point lead.
From the 2.
Ooh, that's so stupid.
20 seconds left in the half.
The 1-point play is a worthless play. Well, this guy didn't know. 20 didn't know what the hell he was doing on defense. That doesn't do anything for you. You're still only up 4 points.
That's a big play. Here's Luke.
Well, hey, Trey, got isolated out there in space, made the catch. What was the design of that play? Describe it for us.
It was just a regular, just to the running back. Just give me the ball. Give me some space. It's XFL football, man. It ain't no stops league. It's a bunch of dogs out here.
How would you describe the execution of that 2-minute drill on behalf of your offense?
It was great, Great execution by the O. Great execution by the coach, Coach Jim Zorn, calling the right plays, Brandon doing his thing. So that's all that matters. You're going to see more of that.
Good job, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Trey Williams was the first-round pick by the Seattle Dragons. Each team in the XFL was allocated what they would call a star quarterback, and then they drafted by position, and they had a draft and skill position.
All right.
And Williams was, again, the first-round pick by Seattle, and he pays dividends there. The Dragons a 13-9 lead. So DC gets the ball. There's 20 seconds left in the half, and the defenders will get the kickoff to start the second half as well. Rashad Ross is back for
So I think this is probably the most significant change in terms of the structure of the game.
Short kick, and we've been waiting for that to happen. All kickoffs have to go beyond the 20-yard line.
Oh, what?
The ball did not make it beyond and remain beyond the 20 in the air. Therefore, by rule, it'll be placed at the 45-yard line.
Wow!
That's not even your own 45. That's the other guy's 45.
Plus 45. And so essentially, it's like kicking the ball out of bounds. And in the NFL,
what?
You get 20 yards of
That's some
well,
garbage.
Here is at the 35. So 20 yards of field position means that you start at the plus 45. So,
but how about at this point?
Wow. That is, I mean, hey, I guess that's the rule. But, damn. That's rough.
Anything coming off the clock. So your whole playbook's available to you as you try to steal some points before the half.
I guess that gives you a little something to work with.
Back foot too short for Malachi Dupree. 5 seconds left in the half now.
That's crazy.
There's no 14-second play. Yeah. Hey, ref!
That's crazy. That's brutal.
All right, so hey, we got to get the ball over the ball. Let's go swirls, F search. Scrap to the right stack, swirls, F search. Hey, Cardell, as soon as we complete it, we got to get up to the ball, and then we got to clock it, okay?
Hey, listen, offense, come here. It's going to be scrappy right.
The officials were huddling about the game clock. Hamilton had an issue. Let's see.
Will the clock operator please reset the clock to 15 seconds? The clock will start on the snap.
See, they gotta tweak the 2-minute session a little bit. I don't like stopping it after each play. Hell, you can even tell that the clock operators are confused by that, because I feel like unless you're out of bounds, the clock keeps going. That's why you got timeouts.
Cardell trying to run out of there, and he will slide down. Took some contact. Out to 37. Nick Temple brought him down.
See right here, you call a timeout. Oh, you ain't got no timeouts. You done.
Not penalized.
So that don't make no sense.
Tackled in bounds. So that's kind of that's the advantage that the rule provides you. Is normally the half would expire.
Yeah.
In a situation like that.
You shouldn't be able to run up the middle of the field.
There are the timing rules we're just talking about again. It's really the top that is the tweak. And Ty Rossa has come on. This will be about a 55-yard, 54-yard field goal attempt. Again, his career.
Oh, this bum ain't gonna hit this.
When he was playing for Boise State. Did it at Virginia in September of 2015. 5 seconds on the game clock. They'll call it 55 now. Seattle will send a man deep just in case.
Love the call.
Apparently they got 2 timeouts each in the league, or each team for 2 timeouts per half. I don't understand that either. 3 timeouts seems like that seems like a rule that they just kind of messed with to mess with, because 3 timeouts is fine.
55 yards away. Out of the snap of Brian Corey. Hold is down. Field goal on the way.
Okay, you got it. Nice. Right down the guts, too.
Double nickels. And that's how the first half of the first XFL game will come to an end. 13.
All right, so we got halftime here. We got halftime here.
Missing the first one for you. What was going through your mind there?
Just had to get it back, you know. Didn't put points on the board for my team. Before that, missed it. I had to do my job. Had to come back, hit the basics, and just go.
I told you I'd interview you when you made one.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome, beautiful kick as you see that brand new XFL football perfectly end over end.
Nice. All right, so we're going to let that run. I am going to grab me something to snack on right quick. So I'm going to let this run. When I get back in here, I'll go back to the video, but we'll just run the audio for now. And I will see you guys in a few minutes. But right now, overall, I like it. I think it's solid. I think I think they're starting it off the right way, and hopefully, you know, they just continue to do what they're doing. I mean, they're set up to be a successful league, so we'll see how it plays out. But I'm gonna go grab me something to eat real quick, and I'll be right back, guys.
Capital One knows life doesn't update you about your credit card. So meet Eno, the Capital One assistant that catches things that might look wrong and helps you fix them. Another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. What's in your wallet?
The Kansas City Chiefs are Super Bowl champs. Gear up with the official trophy collection, available now at NFLshop.com. Get your commemorative men's and women's Super Bowl champions t-shirt and cap.
That's incredible.
The same ones the players wore on the field as they raised the Vince Lombardi trophy. Don't miss out. Shop now and get free shipping at NFLshop.com.
And all my people say, oh yeah. Now all my people say, I've been searching for it, waiting for my moment, looking at the sky for the color to change, watching for my time for the stars to align.
Win her heart with a Valentine that's anything but ordinary. Get 25 to 50% off everything. Every kiss begins with K.
At some point in their life, 52% of all men will experience erectile dysfunction, but most of them never get treated. Now there's Roman, the digital health clinic for men. With Roman, you can get genuine medication prescribed by a U.S. licensed physician, all from the comfort of your home. If medication is right for you, Roman delivers it with free 2-day shipping and in discreet packaging. Get started with a free online visit today at GetRoman.com/TV. Roman, let's take care of it.
What's up, Danger? Johnny Bones Jones is regarded as the greatest mixed martial arts athlete to step foot inside that octagon.
He's a dangerous man.
Now there's a new wave of fighters coming in, and I'm excited about it.
I'm my own animal. I bring a whole different set of problems to the table.
Dominic Reyes never tasted defeats in his professional career.
He's gone on a tear.
12-0 Dominic Reyes.
A very dangerous and explosive fighter.
I'm here to take over, and this guy's in my way.
Can't stop me now. From his first fight, we've just seen domination.
Dominic Reyes
has the ingredients to beat John Jones.
You can't go anywhere now, dude. It's just me and you.
Come get a taste. I'll be waiting right here.
(13-12) Seattle over the DC Defenders here at halftime. Downstairs in the locker room, Diana Rossini, Tom Luganbill. What an exciting first half, huh?
That was great. The way that just ended, I mean, I don't think we could have asked for a better performance there. And to come back after missing that first one, the kicker coming through, good stuff.
Yeah, great stuff. There's no doubt about it. Now, we're going to take you inside the locker room here. Let's see what we can hear. The coaches are going to get together. They're now huddling up together as a coaching staff. Now, the position groups of the players are getting together, and now you're going to start to listen in and hear some of these position coaches and eventually head coach Pep Hamilton address his football team after they've made some halftime adjustments.
You've got 30 minutes of football left. Everything I talked about is still right in front of you, okay? You can still let everyone know what our brand is going to be.
Right.
All right? We're going to get after the quarterback. They know that now. They're probably going to make some adjustments. You're going to probably see some more screens, some more man protection. I don't care. We're going to keep coming, okay? Do everything in your power to represent this team, represent this city, represent yourself and your family. All right, let's go. Bring it up here. Let's have our best help.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Energy, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
DC Defenders pretty excited about what they accomplished in the first half. Let's toss it over to the Seattle locker room.
Here in the Seattle Dragons locker room where guys are pretty excited, but the tone and the message here has really been make sure they take care of the ball. They know turnover is going to kill them. The receiving corps said that they need to start exposing the back end of the field. You can hear Coach now.
they bring the free safety down, we'll go top, and then they're going to roll weak side. But if they have it overloaded to the front, we go to a 3-man side. Every time they double mug, they dropped out of it. Expect them to come this time. Don't sweat it. I'm going to come with a trap on first and second down, right? First and second down. And remember, you got to set guard before you go so that you get that guy to come up field and he's got something. And then back, you should break it and have fun. Listen, I'm going to come with slow, all right? Because Joe keeps winning on the slant and you keep driving it. Even if they look like they're doubling it, they back off. If it's pure bail and they play 4, you're going to the other side on the Saturn, okay? So remember, there's a Saturn there. I'm going to come with a 20 or 21 Mickey screen where we put Trey in motion. And let me see, we almost had one guy, right? One guy. Listen, we'll just keep taking shots. We're doing a great job.
Locker room. The Dragons have the lead, 13-12. We are at halftime. Only a 10-minute halftime. Don't go anywhere as you listen to some of the sounds of the game.
Oh, that hurts.
Hey, I'm going to change the play. It's 12 personnel. I'm going to change the play.
Three-way.
Nice job, man. That's the way.
Oh, this is painful.
I bet.
I can't load anything.
You should switch to Boost Mobile. You get 4 lines for $25 per line per month on their super fast network. Look, there's a Boost Mobile right there. You even get 4 free Samsung Galaxy phones when you switch.
Oh, wow, 2 of them?
No, 4 free phones.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 per line per month with unlimited data and 4 free Samsung Galaxy A20 phones, all on our super reliable, super fast network. Step up with Boost Mobile.
Last time I bought a used car, I ended up paying too much. It's pretty embarrassing.
Only Carfax.com can give you the most accurate price based on the Carfax report. Stop the shame of overpaying and start your used car.
Hey!
Done yet?
Yeah, sorry.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Feels so good to dance again.
Watching for these Saturday moves on the Primetime Grooves. Lakers Warriors tonight on ABC. Ball for all.
Once again.
This man chose his new truck for one main reason, safety. But he says this pickup is putting lives at risk.
I didn't want to die that day.
Monday at 5 on Channel 2 Action News.
My truck went into a death wobble. I could not control it.
Truck owners are outraged to learn this is not a new problem.
This has been a known problem for over 20 years.
We get a look under the truck to see what causes the violent shaking and what to do if it happens to you. Join George Estevez and Jovita Moore Monday at 5 on Channel 2 Action News.
Cash Pop is here!
Oh, the day has come. A brand new game is here, and we call it
Cash Pop! Just pick a number between 1 and 15! 20! No!
You could win 5 glorious times a day.
Hot! Cash Pop! Cash Pop! Cash Pop!
It's on your phone. It's in the store. And it's so easy, even this guy can play. Pick a number and get winning.
Watch Channel 2 Action News this morning, 4:30 to 7.
The first half XFL game is complete. Players are headed out of their locker rooms, ready to start second half action. The Seattle Dragons leading the DC Defenders 13-12. Back up here in the broadcast booth with my new best friend, Greg McElroy. I'm Steve Levy. It's offensive touchdowns, defensive touchdowns, and plenty of highlights to show you. Today's game flow is brought to you by Progressive.
It was a back-and-forth game. I mean, some mistakes, a little sloppy. It's to be expected. It's week 1. They got started. Nice field here to get the scoring underway.
Nice
and then,
field goal, yeah.
obviously, some back and forth. It was a nice job here by Silvers on their second drive, finding Kroll over the middle. But not so nice here. Just his eyes going straight to the target as it was intercepted there by the DC defense. And then the blocked punt a little later by Elijah Campbell led to the touchdown. And To finish off what was a very exciting first half, it was the Dragons getting the final say as they found Trey Williams there for the easy score. And then how about the 55-yard bomb? Just a beautiful kick there from Rasa after he had missed earlier.
All right.
Paid the most of his second opportunity, though, as it's been pretty evenly matched.
Yes.
Both teams have looked a little slow. Both teams have looked a little methodical, and both teams have had some big highlights as well.
Time of possession.
Get ready for this second half.
Coin toss, do you recall?
That would be the home team, yes.
There is no coin toss, as you know, in the XFL. The home team, in essence, wins the coin toss. They will always have the decision. And DC deferred, so we will see Cardale Jones and the defenders' offense back on the field as they trail by a point. You know, a lot of people, you look at the opening line, by the way, on
All right,
this
let's
game.
get back to it.
They started 5, 5.5, 6. Shot all the way up. My last look was around 9 points. And a lot of people thought this would be
Looks
kind
like
of a
we're about
blowout.
ready to get back
Seattle
to it.
Done more than just hang tough. They had the lead going to the third.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's because their quarterback, Brandon Silvers, has done a great job. I mean, he's been accurate with the football. I know the numbers from an accuracy standpoint probably don't stand out, but most of his incompletions were driving the ball down the field. So difficult, low percentage.
A lot of his incompletions were because he was throwing the ball behind guys, throwing it in the dirt.
Necessarily pop out.
Wasn't necessarily, you know,
I mean, kept a couple plays alive,
holding it down
bit, as you see those
in that
rushing yards
respect. So
with 33 for Cardale.
Red zone trips have been critical. Seattle 2 trips, 2 touchdowns. DC 2 trips, and 1 field goal to show for it. Kick in the air by Lacayo. And Rashad Ross out beyond the 20 there, out to the 22-yard line. Mentioned the point spread coming into this one. You see up on the bug, the score bug is the
I'm curious as to how much it would take to actually
at 51.5, that'd be a relatively
get an
high
expansion
scoring
team.
game. At this point, just about on pace.
About on pace. Which I'm still amazed that Vegas could settle on it. I mean, it's amazing to me because
how do they know?
Even the coaches didn't know.
They always know.
We asked the coaches yesterday, what do you expect? I was like, oh, we'll see.
Shout out to our friends at Caesars. They open up quarter number 3. Jones off the play fake. The throw and
how you drop that, bum?
Right in the number and pops off an incomplete pass. Some of the other numbers for this game did close at 9.5. That's quite a jump during the week. Tampa Bay at New York, suggested to be the closest to the games, and that's the only one that has the visiting team as the favorite.
A lot of people like Tampa Bay. Aaron Murray at quarterback, Mark Trestman, their head coach.
On the ground, Gerald
Nice.
Wesley has first down yardage.
Nice run.
Out to the 36-yard line. Gain of 14 on the play.
This is what you'd like to see a little bit from DC. A little bit too reliant on their quarterback in the first half. Didn't give Cardale Jones a lot of opportunities to spread the football around. So I'd like to see them commit a little more to the running game a little bit more and expect Jarrell Presley to get plenty of opportunities here in the second half.
Here's Presley again.
I think that they're saying that Vince put in that they're willing to invest $500 million for the first 3 years, or they've committed to investing $500 million for the first 3 years. So and they're going to get it to a point where it can be successful.
You're going to see a change here in the second half, but when it comes to Cardale Jones, extending the play, that's what they're depending on going forward.
Yeah, Pep told us apologies to Mr. McMahon, who wants, you know, the fireworks and an air show. He wants to grind it out a little bit.
Absolutely.
Play some of that running game. We'll see.
Oh, what the hell kind of play was that?
There. Presley ran a 4.4 at the 2016 NFL Combine. 4.4 speed, and that was among the fastest of all players at that Combine. He could fly, couldn't get loose there.
Right, odds even heat.
And you know, like I said, I kind of envision this league being like a feeder league, and that's good because they can be wildly popular as a feeder league to the NFL. I mean, you could have guys going from high school to the XFL, play 3 years in the XFL, then try and get into the NFL. So if there's nice throw. So if there's any any league that's probably that could be affected negatively by the XFL, it's more than likely going to be college football.
Really nice adjustment there from Rodgers.
Because now guys who are good enough, guys who are like good enough and from a high school standpoint to be picked by, you know, these top rated schools like Alabama, LSU, you know, all these top rated college schools, they may lose some players to the XFL. I think it could be a possibility. Wide the hell open, nice. That was dope. That was nice. What was that, a triple pitch back? Something. And they've got decent crowds here at the game, too. Who's that saying dirty play? You hating? Man, go for the three-pointer. Y'all stop being freaking scared. Like, okay, this cat's a quarterback. Who wants to guess he ain't throwing the ball? We know he ain't throwing the ball. Yay!
Great effort there on the run by Pumphrey. Good job cutting back, and the former Philadelphia Eagle would not be denied as he approached pay dirt.
I mean, he really got his ass slung around. He's got in there. Let's take a look at this play.
Got the double reverse, but I love the patience. It looks like he's going to block. That's what you think. Then he says, major look, gone, out the back door. Really, really good patience here by Kari Lee. Takes a ton of time.
That linebacker, that's
you don't want to outrun your quarterback's arm.
Yeah, they had that defense all discombobulated.
Like Cardale Jones and the tight end doing work with the ball in his hand, just beautifully done as Tom's sitting down with the offensive play caller for DC.
Yeah, Pep Hamilton's so excited he had to come sit down. I'm the one tired chasing him down. Coach, walk us through the design of the play. Obviously, you execute it perfectly. Did you need to get a certain look, or was that thing locked up?
Yeah, it was a situation where we didn't want to waste the play, so we were able to use the double cadence, and we saw the look that we wanted, and our players executed. It's never the design of the play. It's always the players' ability to execute the plays, and they did a great job.
How important is it for you guys to come out of the locker room like that, get off to a fast start, and get this momentum?
I think it's really important. I think it's really important for our guys. We're going through adversity together for the first time, and it's good to see that we're showing some resilience.
That was a solid play.
Regaining the lead.
Pep's got his guys have 10 points in just over 3 minutes. What do you think about the field goal coming at the gun at the end of the first half? And now in control, 19-13. Seattle has the football. And on first down and 10 is Jaquan Gardner.
Yeah, let's see some more traditional football plays over here. Let's see some runs. Let's see some powers. Let's see something that resembles old school just a little bit.
Working on all week, and he been too early. I mean, he was too fast on all week, so I'm glad that he got it together in the game. So that's pretty sweet.
So you made that adjustment.
Yeah, take the coaching points and execute it on the field.
And for you, how's that feel to just score a touchdown here in the first game of the XFL?
Bowie State.
It feels good, man. It feels good. Trying to put a show for the
Yeah, run that rock. You ain't gotta pass at every play. Run that rock.
Every time you call a trick play, everyone's excited naturally. So you have a tendency, if you're the receiver, to be a little bit too urgent.
When are you ever told to slow down?
It definitely goes against everything you've always been told. But you got to be really patient. They always say, be an actor, not a tractor. It's literally what they say.
Right. And when you're open, don't drop it.
Exactly.
They also say that.
And when you catch it, make guys miss and score.
There you go.
It's a pretty simple game, right?
Epitome of an in-game adjustment, too, right there. Here's Seattle now. Silvers.
Okay.
Didn't want to run.
Nice. Oh, burn on him. Wow. Wow, that's a good play right there. Okay, that boy made it happen. That's just bad defense. But he made a hell of a dang run on it, actually, because he made that DB think he was going to run out of bounds, and he just kept on rolling. Good job stepping up. Look at this kid. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go out of bounds. Nope, no, I'm not.
That was a heck of a find. Looked like he was just going to run. There was plenty of room to run, but keeping your eyes downfield, adjusting your hips late, and delivering an accurate throw. And how about Prohl? Turn on the Jets.
Yeah, that was nice.
Get into the end zone. Excellent, excellent.
Who's going to be the first one to go for 3? Stop being scared.
So $1.26 after DC scores a touchdown. Seattle answers. Dragons will go for 1 from the 2.
They just going for 1 point. I would not waste a running play or waste a. Oh, look at him! Just. They're wasting plays going for it from the 2. Go for it from the 10 so you can actually run a play.
10:28 left in the third quarter. We're all tied up. 19-19. Why wouldn't we be?
This is the high-flying offense that we thought we'd see from the XFL. As Corey Lee.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the defensive side of the ball is going to struggle because of the 25-second play clock. I mean, if a team really pushes the tempo, defenses are going to be worn out. But, again, I think that they're going to tweak that eventually because 25 seconds to run a play just is not what's going to work. That's just not going to work. Your offensive linemen are going to be dead tired. Guys aren't even going. Your guys are going to lose some of that gas towards the end of the game, especially if you start getting these high-scoring games. It's going to be tough. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have more space if you're going for a 3-point play. You get the 10-yard line. You could run a screen. You could run a draw. You can run, and you can actually have a 3 or 4 wide receiver set to try and stretch the defense a little bit. But you can't do none of that from the 2-yard line. You can't do any of that. You can do a little bit of it from the 5-yard line, but you definitely can't do it from the 2-yard line. That's why I just feel like you're wasting your time by going for a 1-point conversion. That's just like a pointless thing to do. Doesn't make much sense. Silvers. Silvers is solid right now. I wouldn't call him cold just yet. I mean, shoot, come on. All right, so I'm pretty sure we're tied up right now. 19-19, I think the score is.
Premieres Tuesday on ABC.
Tonight, Los Angeles and Houston will get together.
There's another game?
The Wildcats and the Roughnecks at 5 Eastern. Good luck to
I thought there was only one game tonight.
With that one, then right back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time.
All right,
on Fox, the Vipers of Tampa and the New York Guardians. And then at 5 Eastern on ESPN, the Battlehawks St. Louis. Great to have pro football, American pro football, back in the heartland. We'll take on the highly regarded Dallas Renegades, 5 o'clock Eastern on ESPN.
I think Dallas is going to win the whole thing. What do you think?
He's going to come out and say that right now.
Jeez, Greg.
Every time somebody predicts that Dallas is going to win a championship in football, they end up not even doing anything. So you got to be careful with predicting Dallas is going to win.
Out of the end zone. Off the trick play in the last DC touchdown, it was Pep Hamilton.
Boilermaker, Eli, you good on that?
Okay, Purdue, boiler up, Boilermaker.
Be patient, Kahari. All right, give me a play. Put it on him. Go for one.
You heard him say, be patient, Kari, be patient. Put it on him. All right, go for one. Very, very anticlimactic there.
I wonder if they're like letting the coaches, like, if they can hear them while the play is going on. Okay, so they're running something else. Stunting.
A minor touchback in the XFL, and they'll bring it out to the 15-yard line. Presley picks up one.
No, Greg, you talk about Pep Hamilton's demeanor. Doesn't matter if it's a positive play or a negative play. Being coached by a guy that can keep an even keel, I think really helps. Like a guy
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do the other game. If I do, I may do the second half. Not going to do the first half, though. Can't spend all day on this.
Really makes it exciting to play quarterback.
Here's Presley. He's got all that speed, but can't turn the corner. Wow, Jeremy Clark just swung him down in a big way.
Pretty good effort. It looked like he was definitely about to be slammed to the ground. But Presley kind of landing on the Dragon defender.
Nick Temple. A soft landing spot.
I'm telling you. Pretty good.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad tackle.
Staying with it.
And just for curiosity, you need to be touched when you're down. It's the NFL rule. It's supposed to be college rule there. On third down and 11. Cardell the screen to Presley, trying to get him in some space.
Oh, terrible tackle from behind. What are you doing?
They get the first down, getting 15 on that little play.
That's a great job by Presley because it looked like number 57, Frazier, was going to bring him down from behind.
Yeah, like what? What the heck is you doing? Tackle him. Trying to strip the ball. Just tackle him. Make the play.
Big conversion.
Humphrey in now for DC. In a 19-19 game, we're getting the overtime rules ready for you people in America. Didn't think we'd have to use it in the first game of the season. Here's Humphrey now. Out to the 34-yard line. And Mixon would run a pass. Can we go back to the audio, Greg? I haven't found a player who said they enjoy having the coach.
Come on, son.
The whole time.
You got to make that tackle, son.
Take some of the pressure off you.
It definitely takes a little bit of the pressure.
Yeah, I don't really like the whole mic active the whole time during the play. That's distracting as hell. Okay, make the tackle, you bums. How many times are going to keep missing?
Wants to be an instinctive runner.
I hate seeing sloppy football, and they're just being sloppy on defense right now. But again, they're not getting no time in between plays, so hey.
Ox Rapid, Odd Heat, Trail, Z return. Here we go. Come on, we need a wide out. All right, here we go. Trail. All right, you running right at 25's inside shoulder. All right.
So this is a read option.
Simi, you got it?
See, that's part of what the confusion is. He got a coach talking to him in his ear the whole time while he's trying to call and talk to his players. All these players are hearing it in their helmets. That's too convoluted. Once I hear the play, I'm going to the line of scrimmage and I'm moving. I ain't trying to hear none of that extra. That you learn to play during practice. And for the O-line, only part of the play. You only need to listen to part of the play, the protection part.
You want some quiet in your head, too.
Circus.
This is where it's great, though. He just changed the play to an X circus. So the X down here at the bottom of the screen is going to run a 15-yard out route.
Just got it away in time, too.
About to get him. Holding.
Comes in. Cardell on the run and throwing it. It's like it'll be a
That's where that confusion comes into play.
On back-to-back plays. So the NFL XFL, the communication stops between the offensive play caller and the quarterback with 15 on the play clock.
Holding. Offense, number 64. The penalty is declined. The result of the play, 4th down.
So they're going to call it on Toth, the center, not Wesley. But it doesn't cut off the communication at any point here in the XFL.
You can change the play with 1 second on the play clock, which is another advantage for the offense. The XFL, all the rules, for the most part, you'll notice a common trend. They're all designed to create more opportunities to score points.
That's how it should be, Greg.
It should lead to a much more exciting product. And I feel terrible for the defensive coaches.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
Now, the defense coordinator has communication with a handful of his players as well, but it's obviously not the same thing. Stanley Mapanga was the injured Dragon. Assisted off, and he appears to be okay.
He was Seattle's first-round pick in the defensive front seven, so a disruptive guy there at defensive end that they really needed. Him and Will Sutton, former NFL player, former Arizona State Sun Devil as well. Those two guys are really the
I'm not a big fan of the 25-second shot clock or play clock.
He's okay here sooner than later.
Nice one, it gets it away.
And this looks like a soccer stadium that they're playing in, right? Does anybody know if that Audi stadium is a soccer stadium? I actually think that's kind of perfect size for these games right now.
Out of bounds at about the 35. It's a 56-yard punt for Hunter. Nice one. Check the call. All of a sudden, the laundry's starting to pile up.
I mean, my thing is, what's to stop a team from figuring out what guys are calling, because you can hear the plays on TV.
56.
If you can hear the plays on TV, then, you know.
The return. Personal foul. Blindside block by the receiving team, number 56. Will be penalized half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. First down. Timeout.
That's Niles Morgan. ESPN's presentation of the XFL on ABC will return after this message and word from our ABC stations.
All right. Yeah, I think the open mic throughout the course of the game is honestly, I mean, I think that's just going to hurt. That's going to hurt the players because, I mean, like I said, I don't want to hear, you know, you're trying to communicate to other linemen on the line of scrimmage to communicate what we're going to do on a certain play. You know, tight ends, running backs, everybody's kind of in their own little communication zone while they're at the line of scrimmage. If you keep hearing a coach's voice coming in on the headset, you're gonna lose your train of thought. You're gonna get confused. You're gonna kind of go deer in the headlights and not really know what you're looking at. That's gonna put that adds a little bit too much to the plate of players who are trying to focus on the play that they're running right now. That's why you always run two plays into the huddle. That way, you know, there are some that are designed checks. Like if we're running a run to the right, but they're in a 8-man box, or they're running an over defense against it, then you check to the second play. And you already know what the second play is, so you just go. If a head coach is over there picking random plays to check to, that can cause a problem. Can definitely cause a problem. Once again, make sure you smash that like button. Also, check out my patreon.com if you are wanting to support the channel. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/The Observant Lineman. Or you can leave a super chat if you feel like you want to show some support to the channel that way. Waiting on this thing to start back up. All right.
to the nation's capital. Let's take a look back at Seattle's last touchdown. I mean, Brandon Silvers, great job moving in the pocket. You think he's
That's a really good pocket. He stepped. I mean, it was collapsing, but it was nobody was beat, so he was able to step up and you know, without much of an issue. So it was a great job by the O-line.
Great football play, scrambling. All right, and they both ran climb. You ran climb, and he ran climb. So we're fortunate. That's what.
Jim Zorn thinking that was Steve Largent going down the sideline. Prohl's got 2 catches, 71 yards, and 2 scores. How's my average per catch? Perfect. 19 all. Why wouldn't it be? 6:25 left. Third quarter, the inaugural XFL game. We open up the season. Kenneth Farrow for a couple.
All right.
Executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson comes for life. A new drama inspired by a true story. Critics are calling it powerful, terrific, a compelling portrait of a man who triumphs over incredible odds. For Life premieres this Tuesday, 10, 9 Central on ABC. Second down and 8 now. Brandon Silvers and Seattle.
Oh, what the hell was that? I could tell that left tackle didn't know what the hell he was doing. He was about to pull. He probably was supposed to pull. He didn't look like he did what he was supposed to do at all.
Noise! Here, Pep Hamilton there, guys.
Yeah. He didn't get the call. He got a call.
Seattle 1 of 7 on third down conversions. Here's a long one and a big one and a key point in the game. On 3rd and 9. Some pressure picked up.
Oh, my God. You know why they're slipping like that? This is the only thing I could think of. They're slipping like that because they are playing on a soccer field. I think that's why they're slipping. The soccer fields are actually made a little bit different. The grass is a little bit different. And, you know, it's not as there's not as much grip on the ground. So
this time because Campbell is going to be breathing fire as he tries to get his hands on another one.
Eli Rogers back deep. Brock Miller back in that end zone. Elijah Campbell came through with a block punt earlier that you were talking about. Not this time. It's Rogers, the 41.
Ooh.
Tried to stutter step, and he is dropped in his tracks by Kyle Cairo. Big hit there on special teams at the 45. Still excellent starting field position for DC. Defensive coordinator for the Seattle Dragons.
AB live streaming rapping. He need to go join the XFL while he's waiting to get back in the NFL.
Defensive backs, mostly quarterbacks, back with the Rams, Detroit, and we're going to listen
Say 2 Sky. Say 2 Sky.
Running cover 2 Sky.
Just the offensive play callers that have communication.
All right, so that safety's about to back up on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, there you go.
Jones rolling, feels the pressure, throws.
Wow.
Rogers found a seam in that defense. A soft spot, sits down in it to the Seattle 35.
How do you let something go into the flats on cover 2 Sky? That don't make no damn sense.
Here's Jones. He's got good time. Not trying to run out of there. And a flag comes in late.
Oh, no, they're not going to call. They're not going to call roughing the passer. But you can't hit him?
Roughing the quarterback.
That low, too.
I mean, he's a tall quarterback.
The pocket, you lose protection, but that was definitely really low as Cardale was still trying to get into a passing posture, but you lose the protection. It shouldn't be a flag.
We're picking it up.
Yeah, he ran outside the pocket.
For roughing the passer on the play. The quarterback was a runner outside of the pocket. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that's right. Good job, ref.
Good Good job by the official. Throw the flag and then clean it up. No harm, no foul. There, that was a clean hit.
What you supposed to do? Just let him go?
He wasn't in a passing posture within the pocket. Not protected.
Oh, they over here trying to cheat.
On the ground, it's Presley.
31. Good. So what are we doing? Zebra. Empty right off Thor. Empty right off Thor. Zebra, empty right off Thor.
Wide mug local.
Oh, this is a QB draw.
Okay.
Or a motion to QB read option.
All right, H home. Even with his book. Wide slope Wrigley. Even with his book, wide slope Wrigley. Hurry up. Let's go.
Wow.
Sunday,
See,
Sunday,
there you
Sunday.
go.
Just got it away.
Great tackle. Damn, okay. Great tackle.
Steve Williams said, I don't think so, for that Seattle defense.
Great tackle.
When you hear him say Sunday, 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 that's first sound. That ball needed to get snapped.
That's third. It's 4th and 5. Here we go.
You hear day of the week. Mondays on
Zebra,
one.
Zebra. Here we
Sundays
go.
4th and 6.
Wide mode to
This is a
turn
big
up,
play.
wide to trough left, Ox even heat, Ohio X glance. Wide
What's
mode
going
to
on,
trough left,
Alessandro? What's up, Alessandro?
Ohio is a little short out route.
We trying to see what's up with this game as well. It's looking solid, man. This XFL is looking real solid. Not gonna front. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, nice throw. They must have been in covered. They must have, well, no, because they were blitzing that safety, so they must have been in man coverage. He just got beat. Just got beat like a dang stepchild.
It's a great job of adjusting the protection to slide.
Safety blitz, yeah. So it's got to be okay. Okay. That's on the safety. The safety should have been over the top.
It looked like Alston, the corner for Seattle, kind of got lost.
No, that the safety tried to break on a flat route.
Good job by Jones finding the open player for the touchdown.
From the 2, going for 1 point. Jones juggled by Rodgers.
Why these dummies keep going for 1 point?
So with a minute 45 left in the third.
Look to me like
is 6.
And you see number 27 Alston. His
who is
eyes
that?
just in the
Deion
backfield.
St.
I mean,
Michael
he's playing
talking.
zone
Man,
coverage,
look, go
standing
watch it on
off cover
TV.
3. And he
If
just
you
doesn't
don't
know
want to
where
hear
the
me talk
receiver
on my
is. Just
channel
loses
on my
track of him.
stream,
Next thing you
yeah.
know, Ross is
But
on
I
top,
think
and
that
Cardale
safety was
finds him
supposed
for
to
the
get under
go-ahead
there.
score. It's a bad play there.
I think the
defensively by
safety was
Seattle.
supposed to be over the top. He tried to break on the flat when he already had somebody down there.
Of giving your quarterback enough room to make the play. What was the call? And it looked like there was a check at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it was a call for Eli to go out. I really run off, cleared out for Eli, but I ended up being open. Cardale did a nice job like he'd been doing all day. And saw me and threw me the ball, and I just had to finish it.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, Eli's on that quick out route. Ohio is usually going to go to the slot receiver unless you're in press man, and you almost never get to the fade in a bail corner situation. So that was a nice job by Cardale finding him, making the most of what was a blown opportunity defensively by Seattle.
The points starting to pile
Yeah, they
up
definitely
here in the
blew
third
that.
quarter. It's a 13-12 game
They
at
definitely
halftime.
blew that.
25-19 now in favor.
So it's still a 6-point game because won't nobody go for anything more than 1.
Santiago getting a crack on the kick return team. Far side, Santiago's out to about the 35-yard line. We'll see where he stepped out. Rashard Ross is known for big plays. Back in 2015 with the Washington Redskins here. Ross had a 101-yard kick return against the Giants.
Okay.
Second longest kick return in Redskins history. In fact, Rashard Ross is the only XFL receiver with an NFL kick return for a touchdown.
Appeared in 18 NFL games. I mean, played a lot of football. He was on 9 different teams in the NFL. Had 10 different stints on practice squad and active rosters.
Those guys here are easy to root for.
Nice throw. Oh, we just couldn't pull it in.
Colin Jeter couldn't haul it in. Jameer knock it away. I should point out that in the game that Ross had the 100-yard kick return, they lost that game. Hey, tough times in D.C. for pro football. We're trying to figure it out here with the defenders. Minute 25 left to play in the third quarter.
See what they got going on here.
Trey Williams in the backfield to his right. And it is Williams. Hop, skip, and a jump.
That tackling got to get a little bit better.
Deron Grant forced.
See a lot of linebackers missing tackles.
See how short he was of that first down. Well short. Stepped out of the 38. Going to be a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4. That head coach's. that defender's head coach is. He's too monotone. He needs to get a little energy about him.
Here's Prohl down the sideline. Got the first down. He was
Nice
slammed
hit.
out of bounds on that DC defender's sideline. Prohl's had himself a very nice game.
It's a really nice job here by Silvers, recognizing those corner blitzes. Both corners pressuring there. He finds the vacated space and hits Prohl for the conversion. Really nicely done to attack the vulnerable nature of that.
They don't even need to call a play, right?
Defender blitzing.
Final seconds of the quarter. Should expire. Won't need another play. So that's it. 3 quarters.
All right, we're going into the 4th. The game has moved fairly quickly. I can't front on that. It has moved fairly quickly, so
Really interesting what happens. If they go for 2, then
you know,
people in the desert might be having a field day.
we gonna see.
4th quarter's on the way.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
So, you said only we at Left Twix could put cookies and cream in Twix? This is a right Twix.
Excuse me.
New Twix, cookies and cream.
There's no feeling like it. When you prep the gear.
So yeah, I'm definitely I'm digging this league. I'm digging what they're doing. I think that they've got they got something good going. Mike Jackson, what's up, brother? So I want to get a game stream going on here a little later today. I mean, okay, so these are the games that I got. I mean, I had to reinstall Windows today. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to re-download some games. But Witcher 3, which is one game that I play on here streaming. Witcher 3, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Titanfall 2, Modern Warfare, what else? Outer Worlds. I've got a bunch of games that I want to maybe get a stream going on with later on. So you guys let me know what y'all think would be a good stream to run with or a good game to play. Right.
league might be new.
17,000. That ain't bad.
17,000.
That ain't bad.
I was told prior to game time today, Greg, you could not walk up and buy 2 seats together. No. Only single tickets available. And that is a victory for the XFL, and especially the home team in this great football market here in Washington, D.C.
Winder, Georgia, what's going on?
Diana Rossini from Audi Field.
As far as the nice move. Trey Williams is balling. I like how he runs. I would say that honestly, the Jaguars' right tackle, watching him last season, he was garbage. Right guard, he's also garbage. I don't know who they are. I don't know their names, but they did not play well in any game I saw of the Jaguars last season.
Silver's throwing on the run. His receiver was down. Receiver looked like he slipped down. Alonzo Moore would have been a new target for Silver's.
Yeah, it's definitely a soccer field because they're slipping everywhere. And that's generally what you want to do in soccer is slide. So it's pretty safe to say that's why you're seeing all these slip-ups.
You will notice the game clock running off that incomplete pass. Second down and 10. Bit of a high snap, and the ball is knocked away at the line.
Wow.
Has been active in this second half.
Yeah, their D-line's been getting, they've been knocking balls down all day.
We've seen 3 or 4 balls batted at the line of scrimmage, and the guys at the next level in the NFL, the best in the world, they can adjust their arm angle to negotiate a rusher. So in that particular case, maybe a quick pump and then around the defender. That's something Silvers and Cardale Jones are going to have to work on here in the weeks to come.
Crowd getting loud.
Oh, he hit him with that stop and go.
Williams trying to go stiff arm, and he is brought down authoritatively by
I think you're thinking about the Seattle team. Seattle is the Dragons. They've got that Auburn, what is it? The Dragons, the Auburn Dragons, University of Auburn.
Climb to the right, and Iowa.
It does look like it. I like the DC Defenders uniforms. I like that red and white. Oh, pick 6. That whiteout slip. That's why. I was dope. That was dope.
Second pick 6 thrown by Silvers here this afternoon. 69-yard return.
Yeah, this is a legit league for real. That was a nice, his receiver did slip.
You see, he's trying to hit Prohl on a little Ohio route.
Ooh.
Prohl just slips. Silv, eyes in the backfield. Just stealing right there. That'll go next to Brandon Silvers, but unfortunately, Prohl's had a heck of a day.
Damn.
That's going to be a tough one to live with.
Yeah, that boy slipped. That's tough.
Last time after a defensive touchdown, DC went for 2. Here they're just going for 1. There is a flag down on the field as Cardale Jones slipped down at the 5-yard line. We'll check the marker.
He's got him outside. He's got him 12. What do you got, 12? Was it 11?
I think this is good, having a mic in the referee's huddle.
Number 55 of the defense did not make it off the field. However, he was offside. Number 55.
You ain't get off the field and he was offside.
Reattempt the try.
Yeah, I guarantee you that the NFL is going to take their kickoff rules. They got to.
Breathing a big sigh of relief, knowing that DC opted only to go for one.
They got to. I mean, that's an answer to a real problem with football. That quarterback number 3 is getting left out to dry. They bring him in, and you already know they're not throwing the ball.
Brandon, obviously that's a tough one. You're throwing the out route. Your guy goes down. What's the most important?
See, that sucks. That sucks. Don't nobody want to talk to no damn reporter after you just threw a pick 6.
All right, buddy.
See, you're going to find that in the NFL ever. They're not going to let no dang reporters come over there and let a reporter come talk to Ben Roethlisberger or whoever after he just threw a pick 6. Shoot, 2 pick 6s in the game. Hell no. I mean that really messes with the psyche of the game for the players, I would think. Because you want to be able to keep your focus in the game. If you got to go walk off and go talk to a reporter or a sideline reporter right after you just had something big happen on the field, nah, that's not. I don't think that's something the NFL would take. I wouldn't do it anyways if I was the NFL.
Kyle, the short kick. Keenan Reynolds with the 10. Out to the 35, the 38, the 40-yard line.
I really do like that kickoff. That kickoff is dope.
Later this afternoon. Too far away, about a half hour from now. They'll get going in Houston, the Roughnecks and the
Marius, what's up, man? You missed a big pick 6. It was a pretty exciting play.
Visiting favorite in the league on this opening weekend. We'll take on the New York Guardians from MetLife Stadium. And then at 5 o'clock Eastern on ESPN, the Battlehawks of St. Louis and the Renegades of Dallas. So happy for the people in St. Louis getting pro football back, and there you see projections from the regular season victories.
Oh, he could have got some big yards on that.
Seattle is really the underdog of the entire league. So now this appears to be somewhat of a rocky start as they trail 31-19 here in quarter number 4.
They're probably looking at themselves, and we have had so many self-inflicted mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, Seattle's not bad. I mean, they probably need a little bit of help at receiver, but they got a good running back, and they played all right. They just kept shooting themselves in the foot.
Second down and 5. Seattle with the
okay.
football. Here's Prohl off the flip. Able to turn the corner and get out to the 45-yard line. And as Silver's just all Lugs, they're just trying to get a first down here. Get some momentum, get rolling a little bit, keep the offense on the field.
Get something going a little bit. Get some momentum. Get into a rhythm, throwing it. Obviously, 2-possession game. Don't need to be mindful yet as you see Prohl down after he took that hit on the sideline.
Hey, that cat is balled out. That cat is balled out all game. I like him. Prohl. He's deceptive. He's deceptive fast.
That's just got to be from habit. I get it. There's Dantes Bird. Out just shy of midfield. Got enough for the first down.
11 personnel. Get John in there then. Okay, good. Let's go double right, F right. 21 ace Dodger. 21 ace Dodger.
21 ace. Oh,
double right, F right.
Watch this F right.
So,
motion is in the slot, so you see him work across the field. There he goes.
Here's Silver's the throw.
Okay.
Evan Rodriguez makes his first grab of the afternoon. He's inside
let's go.
The 30-yard line.
I want to go
pick up a 22.
Trips right, 31 Zeus, Adam. Trips right, 31 Zeus, Adam.
Hey, trips right. Hey, 31 Zeus.
I think there's 10 games in a season, Aaron. But really, I mean, it looks better than college football. I could say that with confidence just off this first game, just in terms of the speed and the skill sets. Yeah, it does look better than college football right now. And, you know, Seattle's not even, because Seattle's considered the underdog of the league. But yeah, it's this 3 weeks from now, the games will look better than they look right now. The games will look about 30% better than they look right now. Nice. Oh.
Came up with the football, but was out of bounds. Desmond Lawrence had the coverage, and again in the XFL, you only need to get 1 foot inbounds. Take another look.
Very close. I just don't think he secured the catch. As that
they need to color in that damn sideline. Shoot, can't even tell.
Too wide, obviously, as he had him beat. That's a touchdown if that ball's thrown where it needs to be thrown to the back pylon. Nice job running the route, though, and creating the separation.
No challenges in the XFL. No coaches' challenges.
There's no challenges.
I would have thought they would have taken a closer look at that one. Here's Silver's now.
He said we just gunning it now.
And that's knocked away.
Silver got to work on his deep ball. I mean,
Reynolds, Elijah Campbell with an excellent defensive play.
I love this kid, Elijah Campbell.
Their DBs are all over these cats, though.
But this is a great job recognizing the back shoulder. So tough when you're covering those wide receivers. Those underthrown deep balls, those back shoulder throws are so difficult to defend. But he saw the receiver slow his momentum just ever so.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna probably catch the I may catch the second half of the other game, guys. I will try and put up a reminder if.
You can get a 9-point touchdown in essence.
I'll try to put up a reminder if I'm going to. Ooh, barely got that mug.
It is good. There is a penalty marker down.
Might get a free first down running
into the kicker. Defense number 29. The 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Okay. That changes things.
2 penalties now by DC. 1 at the end of the half.
All right, let's go. I want to go trips.
Yeah, the uniforms are solid, man. I mean, look, this is a legit football league, y'all. This is legit. I mean, I really think that they've shown that they've got a legit product, and people should support it. I'm going to be watching their games every week. I'm going to be doing some videos on it too, so make sure you're checking the channel, because I'm going to do some video breakdowns on these games as well.
Great opportunity. You're going to have a seam route up top, and you're going to have a sluggo, slant and go down to the bottom. You're going to start to the left and maybe work your way back to the right.
Silvers.
Oh, PI. There it goes. That ref had to look for his flag. He ain't know where the hell it was.
Drawing down there by the goal line. So they take the points of the field goal off the board. Those who were on the over thought they had cashed the ticket already. Not so fast, my friend. The Corso might say.
The pass. Holding. Defense number 25. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So tough on a double move. Sluggo, in layman's terms, is a slant and go.
I mean, because if you think about it, you could have this league going on from February until damn. You could have it going from February until, you know, potentially what? March, April, May, June, July. You can have the championship for this game if you expand it past 10 games. Oh, good job. Oh, you got to make that play, baby.
Incomplete pass. Again, the run was there for Silvers if he wanted it. Left in a throw.
Man, it's so close. Does his hands get
Yeah, that cat beat like a mug, too. Oh, you got to make that catch. Oh, he knocked it out.
really
good
close.
defense.
The ball obviously squeaks free. I mean, he almost had a chance at that. No, I think he did secure those.
That was
hands
great
underneath it,
defense.
but of course, you got to maintain possession all the way through. So a good defensive play by dislodging that football.
Who is Lawrence? Lawrence is number 25. He's got some swag out there. He's been playing. He's been balling. See, this running back is nice. Oh, we got the first down. Wow, that's a terrible spot.
Down there. That'll bring up third down.
Tell you, Greg, this is where it's been difficult for both offenses all day long. Even in the point after touchdown game, where the ball spotted roughly where it is right now, this is where the execution has got to ramp up if you're Seattle trying to get back in this thing.
Now they'll move the sticks and drop it. It'll be a first and goal situation.
These are tough yards down here, and quarterbacks, these windows are really small.
Yep.
Got to be really, really accurate and be able to anticipate those throws. Working against tight coverage.
The ruling on the field is that the offense made a first down.
Yeah, I was about to say
is under further review.
That cat definitely he definitely got the first.
So this is our first actual review of the XFL. And it is
Definitely got the first.
You'll be able to hear.
Yeah, Silver needs to work on his deep pass for sure. That cat's deep ball is terrible.
King is our replay official. Larry Upson, our officiating supervisor.
So bear with me, Reg.
Because he didn't go out of bounds.
Well, I don't like to do that, but I'm going to just make sure we got him. All right. So I've got the runner up. I can't see. It looks like his. Yeah. Okay, I can see he's a full yard short. So move the ball back to the big stripe and then roll it down.
What? He's a full yard short. His knee.
Third down, correct?
What is he looking at? It looked to me like that cat got the first down and maybe a little more. He wasn't down. His knee was never down. His arm, he's up. He's up.
It's really tough to
That cat got the first down. He never touched the ground until he got to the first down marker.
And therefore not down on the turf.
From the 5-yard line? All right, thank you. After further review, it's been determined that the ball carrier was down at the 5-yard line, 1 yard short. It'll be third down and 1 from the 5-yard line.
All right. His knee never touched until he was pulled out of bounds, which was past the first down marker. So they kind of messed that up right there. But hey, it's all good.
Third down and 1. From the 5.
Pitch it. Pitch to the right. Terrible. This dude has got. He had to throw it a little bit early, though. He did have to throw it a little bit early. Run the ball. Your running back is the best option you have on that play. You can throw it on fourth.
11 personnel, double right, F right, 21 quick ace, Y stick nod, F whip. Double right, F right, 21 quick ace, Y stick nod, F whip.
Man, run the ball. Y'all are not going to get it if you throw it. This cat has been. Yeah, he's going to do a quick little fake outside and then go back over the top.
10 players on the field.
And they took their Z off the field, Steve. That was Austin Prohl.
They got to figure it out.
Could be a very important timeout lost. Important.
They got to figure it out over there in Seattle. They didn't make too many mistakes on their own. That's been their problem. Somebody said the problem is Jim Zorn is their coach. Hey, that could be true. Not going to lie. Could be true. Old Jimmy. Old Jimmy Z. Out there coaching like a bum. Like a bomb. You know, it's crazy. I'm streaming on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. Trying to keep up with this thing. Who is spamming that Steam addictive US? What is that supposed to be, a .us? Trying to leave a link. You bum. Get him out of here. Moderators, get him out of here. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea if there's no copyright for them. I'm not going to push it because it will be eventually. So don't get, even if they're not hitting people for it right now, don't get used to it because they're gonna be hitting people real soon. YouTube ain't letting none of that slide. But I'm gonna try and find out officially if they're actually like going after people who are playing it, because if they're not, I'll just let it run. But hey, shoot. There you go. Run the ball and your running back gonna get it. That's first down. He got that.
Both sides just sort of celebrating. Forward progress looked like he probably had enough.
Yeah, he definitely got that. Wow, they better not. They better not. Wow, they cheating him. That's a terrible spot.
Officials timeout for a measurement.
Wow, these cats are doing a terrible job spotting the ball.
Hey guys, back up a little bit.
Man, when you saw it live, it looked like he had it, especially with that cutback. You see right there, the ball is spotted right between the 4
He got it. He got it at the 42. He got it 2 yards past that big line. That's a terrible spot.
Looked like he was.
There's no way, dude. There's no way. That means he didn't gain a yard. That means he didn't gain a yard.
Running off the field like they just won the championship game there.
He's clearly past the yard. What are they doing? Wow. Look at where he is.
So they had the measurement, and now they're going to the Hawkeye replay system.
Oh, he's clearly past the 4.
He's clearly past it.
That's Seattle's
Tell me
ball.
when you're there, Reggie.
Stick around. All right, we've got Seattle's game ball on the field still.
Okay.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. His forward progress when he gets driven back, he's probably a half a yard past the 4-yard line.
So 3.5.
He's on the 3.5, then he gets driven back to the 4. So put the ball on the 3.5-yard line. If that requires a measurement, do it. If not, it's a first down.
No, the 4-yard line was the line to gain.
And he went past that.
And he went past it. We're gonna have a first down.
Yeah, 3.5, and then it's it. Because he.
Yeah, don't screw the cat totally. Damn.
Hang on with me. Want to look one more shot?
Yep.
Now here's where all that speeding up the game is out the window.
He's well past it.
Yeah, he clearly got the first down.
All right. After further review, it's been determined that the ball carrier's forward progress ended at the 3.5-yard line. The line to gain was the 4-yard line. Therefore, it's first down and goal, Seattle.
Good job, ref. Good job. Get that shit right.
And now it'll take a second to get everybody shifting around in Seattle's offense and run back on. So first and goal from the 3.5.
I mean, that was obvious that cat got enough for the first.
You hear him right there, already talking about what they're going to do if, in fact, they score. Go for 3. That would be from the 10-yard line.
Yo, that's crazy. They could score here. You got to get that cat to the outside. You can't be trying to run him in between tackles like that with him.
Plenty of time left. 5:45 on the clock.
You got to get that cat.
Seattle has just one of their 2 timeouts.
11 personnel. 11 personnel. Double right. 31 Zeus. Adam. Double right. 31 Zeus. Adam. Double right. 31 Zeus.
31 Zeus. They running another dive, or is it a draw?
31 Zeus. Left side. They're going to hand it to Gardner.
Second and goal.
Wow! Look at these bums.
Was there for DC. Let's see if he got it. And they do.
How you not get the handoff?
That allowed Seattle to continue the drive. The Dragons get to it and fumble the football.
31 Zeus Adams equals fumble. Oh, man. You know what's funny? I just heard yesterday, guys, that XFL is actually negotiating with 2K Sports to make their football game. Can you imagine that 2K starts making another football game again? How glorious that would be. The running back's not even oh, he tried to pull it. The quarterback tried to pull it. Damn. They just gotta get their mental errors in their stop shooting themselves in the foot. DC's all right though. They got some good players.
They take it off when the drive continues. Then they're down by the goal line, 4th down. They don't kick the field goal. Keep the drive going, and they fumble it inside the 10-yard line block.
And those that are sitting on the over are stressing out right now.
They were running to the window when that field goal was on the board.
Yeah, exactly. They've already spent that money, and sure enough, it could just disappear.
Not funny.
No, it's really
been in that position. No one's laughing.
High risk, high reward, boys.
Indeed. Still 4.5
Yeah,
to play.
yeah. 2K is already 2K has a relationship with Vince McMahon, so I would not be surprised if they did. And I'm telling you, 2K has likely had a football game engine sitting there waiting to get. Man, it was only your own guys fighting you at the bottom of the pile.
It's ours. DC, baby. We out here. Let's go.
But
significant because each team has their own footballs, and when you're a defensive player,
yeah, but 2K, they have a football engine sitting around waiting. They have a football engine sitting around waiting for the return of football, and now they got a chance with this. They're gonna jazz up that All-Pro football engine, and it's gonna be lit. And they've been asking, and if you check XFL's Twitter, they've actually been asking people on Twitter what they want to see in an XFL football game. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It'll probably happen after this season.
All right, give me an RPO on this.
Obviously, you don't really get penalized because the clock will still wind.
Okay, house right,
Once the ball is spotted, as you see it continues to tick away. But
shoot, I wish I could get NFL 2K5 or APF 2K8 on my computer so I could stream that. Shoot, man, that's all I had. I never bought Madden until 2K stopped having the Madden license or stopped having the NFL license.
Out to Eli Rogers. That's going to be a loss on the play. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
With the 2-minute offense now, in the comeback period is how the XFL have actually phrased it. A 2-score game inside of 2 minutes, still very realistic to come back and potentially tie it. It can certainly be done with the clock stoppages and being able to have access to the entire playbook in a 2-minute offense because the clock will stop.
Yeah, 2K All Pro was so dope. All Pro 2K8, man, I love that game when it came out.
Seattle electing not to take a timeout here as all this time comes off the clock now. And they only have one left. Marco Myers is back deep in Seattle. Just get the punt away. Nice wander. And it's at the 26-yard line.
Ooh, damn. He shook the hell out that first cat.
Making the special teams stop. So here we go. 2:22 left in the fourth. What are you going to do, Seattle?
This is painful.
I bet.
Shoot, if you know a way to get those games on PC, shoot, I'm gonna do that and run a franchise.
Look, there's a Boost Mobile right there.
I'm gonna do that and run a franchise on it and stream it live. That's what I've been waiting on. And like I said, guys, I'm not going to stream the first half of the next game, but I will be streaming likely the second half. So, you know, check your notifications. I'm going to try and get that second half of the second game streamed. And I'll let you guys know you should receive a reminder. If not, just check back on my channel at the second half of the next game. Ooh, can't wait for this fight. Man. Tyson Fury should have won the first one. Can't wait for that. But, you know, I'm actually pretty excited that this XFL it's getting off to a good start. I'm excited because, you know, it can't hurt to have another good football league. I mean, it's fine, and I like that these guys are actually playing. It looks organized. It looks pretty clean for the most part. A lot of mistakes by Seattle, but Seattle actually doesn't look half bad. They just shot themselves in the foot more often, and again, you know, a lot of times there's not a huge, even in the NFL, there's not a huge difference between the talent on one team to the next. It's just the level of execution. It's the level of consistency. Those are the things that always determine and separate the good teams from, you know, from the bad ones. So, you know, they just need a little bit more in way of, you know, polishing and being more consistent. But, you know, they could be all right. They could be all right. Still can't believe that.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh.
Hey, you ain't gonna hear them coaches. You ain't gonna hear them coaches cussing no more in XFL because they got them mics. In the NFL, boy, them head coaches will be tearing it up. You got it, baby, beep, 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 beep.
Oh my gosh, indeed. Here we go, Seattle football. Again, trailing by 12. Brandon Silver's throwing and completing the crawl, who was rocked by Elijah Campbell. We can't talk enough about.
Now they're trying to tee off on him.
He can play man, he can play zone, he'll hit you, he blocked a punt.
DC defenders looking all right, man.
I mean, if he
they're
played
looking
at a
all
big
right.
school, he'd be in the NFL. I'm convinced of it. But Northern Iowa didn't get the attention he probably deserved based on his ability to play at a high level.
And that's the 2-minute warning.
This is the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning here in Washington, D.C.
I appreciate everybody who is on the stream today. You guys really, you know, this is like probably, other than the Kobe stream I did, this is the best. This has been kind of the best little crowd of people I've had in my stream. So I really appreciate it. Let's just keep on growing and keep on building. Let me turn this down. Because, yeah, just trying to grow my channel up slowly but surely. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button and show that support. Check out my Patreon. You can even donate through Streamlabs, which is, you know, Streamlabs is the software I use to run my stream. And yeah, help the channel grow. Help the channel grow, guys. We got 10 more weeks, or we got 10 weeks of football, extended football. Then you go straight to the NFL draft. Then you go straight to OTAs. And then you take another hiatus, but you got the NBA finals and stuff going on during that time in June, July. Then boom, back at football again before you know it in August. So I haven't watched Picard yet. Is it any good? I was checking out Nerdrotic's channel, and I remember I checked out one of his streams. They were talking about Picard. I was actually on one of his streams too, but I heard is it any good? Yeah. Thank you, Will Gentry. Yeah, definitely do get a bigger cut of my money from Streamlabs. So if you don't donate through Streamlabs, I think they just put you through PayPal or something like that. But yeah, YouTube takes what, 30%? YouTube is greedy.
In the game and on the go. You follow? This is for the love of football. Follow, download, subscribe.
And I think tomorrow I'm going to try and get both games tomorrow too. So just make sure you're checking out.
Yeah, keep your tempo up. All right. We got 2 scores to make. Double right, nasty, Z short.
Down by 12 as we come out of the 2-minute warning. Seattle football. One timeout remaining. Here's Silvers. Couldn't step and throw, able to complete to Alonzo.
Them boys are swarming now that they got that lead. They swarming.
As you see, that clock right there is stopped, even on a tackle inbounds, because it stops as soon as the ball spot. Takes about 6 or 7 seconds, plus an additional 5 seconds where they run off the play clock before the actual game clock starts rolling. So it's built to be able to kind of have access to your entire offense, which helps you a lot in the play calling.
Blitz coming, and it's
Come on, catch the ball.
Could not hang on. There is one designated official on the field who only spots the football. That's all he does. You can see him right now at about midfield.
Well, I'm gonna have to check out Picard then. I think it's streaming, right?
Penalty flag, specifically out there to speed things along and just spot the football.
I love the ball spotting official. We're playing with tempo.
This is 4th down. Gotta have it, Seattle. Silvers throws, wide open receiver.
Pro is the best receiver they got. That cat is a baller, man. I like him. He's got a little Amendola feel to him, but he actually got speed, like breakaway speed.
That's a go ball. So expect a go route, or he might work the middle of the field against 2 safeties.
Sack.
Feel the pressure, and he is drilled back at the 50-yard line. Jonathan Massaquoi.
That was a great play. Let's see what this O-lineman did at right tackle, because it looked like he got worked. Let's see the right tackle, or is it the right guard? Right?
And gets
Right tackle. Okay, let's see. Let's look at his kick. Kick. Oh, he didn't even get his punch off. That's why. He didn't even get his punch. Got to get them hands up. And he wearing 77. That's garbage. Come on. Stop disrespecting my number. You see, he didn't even barely get his hand. His hands were low when he was kick sliding. So as soon as he started to raise his hands to actually try and shoot his punch, that defensive end just smacked that hand right back down, went right off the edge. That's bad technique. His set was actually halfway decent, but you got to get your hands up so that you can extend to get your block. You can't have your hands down at your waist when you're kick setting for all you aspiring offensive linemen. Get your hands up. He got. Oh!
Elijah Campbell will never have an easier pick, and that might have been 6 points the other way as well.
Man, he's done it all today. One thing he hasn't had is an interception to the house. About had one right there.
Everybody trying to get a pick. Look at him.
All the way. And he's unable to secure it. Maybe that's why he plays defense, right, Steve? I mean,
21 ace drive, Rattler H burst. Let's go get the first.
Silvers has thrown 2 interceptions today, 1 pick 6. Nearly threw another one there. His 3rd and 15 now. DC only rushing 4. They still get pressure.
Come on, man. You got to catch it.
Keenan Reynolds coming across. And Silvers is down.
Ooh, got that ankle rolled up on. He said, man, I'm fucked. He said, I'm done. He said, I'm done, son. He said, maybe not today.
Underneath the defender.
Ciapelli anew. Got tangled up there. Backup quarterback for Seattle. That's B.J. Daniels. Played his college football at USF. 7th round pick of the San Francisco 49ers back in 2013.
Also the proud owner of a Super Bowl ring with the Seattle Seahawks.
Helps him on 4th and 15. Hey, welcome to the game.
Absolutely.
Down 12.
You arm?
Here's 4th and 15.
That's a high percentage down and distance, guys.
That's a tough one.
That cat said, not today, Jack. He said, not today, Jack. The backup in the backup finna come up in here and embarrass himself.
That's music to a coach's ears because those high ankles are really, really tough to come back from in a timely manner.
Personnel's got Keenan, you got to come off. Keenan, Alonzo, go to Z. Zoe, go to Z. All right, here we go. Double right open. 31 ace. Y shallow. Dagger. And you got a B check. You got a B check. 23. Y shallow. Dagger. Here we go.
4th and 15, and Keenan Reynolds coming off the field.
The hell is they doing?
Oh, come on, man.
Football, there's a football back at the 24-yard line.
Okay, refs. It's y'all's first week, too. We can't get too mad. We can't get too mad. It's their first week, too.
Guys, I promise.
Shoot.
32 ace. Y shallow. Dagger. B check. B check.
Man, you better just tell him just run that deep post and just lay out because he's tossing it up. His backup finna embarrass himself.
All right, B.J. Daniels trying to run out of here. Gets rid of it. Colin G to the tight end, and Seattle will turn it over.
Oh, who you throwing it to, cuz?
Dunn walks off slowly. Dragons. And this active 46 roster for Washington, D.C. They're going to celebrate an extra cool $100,000.
Damn, that's the old line's fault. They got to squeeze down. You always squeeze down to protect the inside.
You win $100,000 for the active players to split.
That's actually a pretty good deal.
Significantly, you want to talk about guys no doubt about it. A great job by this
So they get a little $100,000 little purse.
Throughout the course of this game.
It's nearly $2,200 per man on the active roster. Good math. It's a big deal. And amazingly, as we hit the final minute here, that's going to stay under.
Not only is it's going to stay under, and that field goal that they took off the clock,
they're going to start.
Now DC is going to cover. I mean,
and for everyone who said, how will Las Vegas we haven't seen the teams play. We haven't seen the players play. How will Las Vegas know they have nailed the number?
Unbelievable.
On the over-under, the total.
Be out here. Who's shocked, fellas? Who's shocked?
That is amazing.
That's simply amazing. With more fun still to come.
Hurry, go.
Light his ass up. XFL, light his ass up.
After Gonzaga and St. Mary's, pals Bucci and Kenny Mayne will be there. They'll have reaction analysis.
Yeah, this is way better than what we saw. This is a far better product than what we saw in the original iteration of the XFL. So I'm happy. I'm happy about it. I'm happy about the start that they have. It was actually a pretty fun game to watch. I mean, it wasn't boring. It wasn't boring at all. So you know, it was a good game. It was a good game.
In the end, the DC Defenders win the first ever XFL game, 31-19.
All right.
Amazing. An afternoon filled with fun and football.
Yeah, this is a good job planning, taking your time to bring the league out. Because I mean, look, the AAF actually had a good, you know, they had an all right product as well, but they just were trying to get to the market first instead of getting to the market best. So, you know, this is a good game for the XFL to start off on. Good, successful thus far. I would call it a successful launch. So, good game.
It's about making errors, isn't it?
We had several. Thank you. We had several. We have to regroup. I think we fought hard. We were in the game, but not good enough to overcome some of the mistakes that were there. And our guys will see it. We'll regroup. We'll get better next week, right?
Absolutely. Good luck, Coach.
All right, thank you.
All right. Diana?
Al, you haven't started a game since you were with Ohio State, the national championship. You had your first start today in the XFL. How's this feeling for you?
Feels good. Feels good to be out there for a full game and grind it out there with these guys that we put in a lot of work in since November.
There was so much unknown going into this game. You guys weren't even sure.
That's actually a pretty good stat line.
What did you learn about who the DC Defenders are after you finally get to go out here and play a game?
We knew we had a tough, hard-nosed team. The unknown was what these guys would come out and prepare for. So it was hard for us to prepare, but we had to stick to our fundamentals and our base plays and go to some of our bread and butters.
All right, thanks. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
That's some Shakira. The XFL on ESPN continues tomorrow at 5 p.m. as the St. Louis Battlehawks face the Dallas Renegades. We'll be back here with Cardell.
All right, don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. All right, guys, we're going to bring this stream to an end. I appreciate everybody who's been here for the